Alright, what is up everybody? It's Lids and we are back for some more Pyre community Rite Nite. That of course means we're in for some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre. Now one thing I want to mention before we get going in full here is that we've been talking a bit about bumping Pyre Rite Nites, potentially from, of course, what we've been doing in the past has always been 3:30 p.m. US Eastern Time over to 3:30 p.m. US Eastern Time on Saturday. So, why don't I drop a quick link to a poll for you guys before we get going in full? Please, if you are interested in weighing in on when the best time for Rite Nite might be, if you say feel like Saturday would be better for you than Sunday, then please let us know in that poll there. If you feel like Sunday is in fact the best, then fill that out and let us know that too. That's all helpful. So, with all that stuff aside, let us get going here for some multiplayer Pyre. And you guys in chat, not so fast, you're not off the hook either. We'll be playing with people from the Rite Club server, so I believe that Taylor may have already dropped the link to that, but why don't we throw that in there as well one more time. You guys in chat though, if you click on the red circle with the white L below it, then that will give you all the options that you guys can have in terms of making requests. Doing things like requesting that we use specific exiles, masteries, talismans, arenas, all that stuff. It's all fair game. So, let me pop into the versus mode screen. Let me throw on the actual screen for you guys. One other thing to note here is that, admittedly, I've been recording a fair bit of Hades these past few days, and I am starting to lose my voice quite a bit. So we might have a little bit more of other people doing some of the commentating today. We'll have to see how that one plays out, but let us drop into Discord to say hello. Hello, how are you?
Doing all right. We're a little short-staffed today, it looks like.
Yeah, I think past few weeks we've had a bit of a slower start, but we tend to get things ramped up later on, so hopefully we'll get the chance to get some more people in later on. But, with that being said, Taylor, how do you feel about getting us started off today?
Feeling good.
Awesome. Okay.
Looks like it's us two, given that the chat is also a little bit sparse at the moment.
Okay. So why don't I get you in here, and then we'll see if anyone pops up in the next minute or so, but I'm assuming, Taylor, it'll be the fate for you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you that then. None of this essence stuff. What, tempers? Blah. Okay. We'll put you in here. And then let us just reset to our defaults. That being, we'll be on random stage, random arena, core masteries, talisman, random theme, unless you guys have requests for other stuffs. What's up, Brooks Belder? Thanks for the follow earlier. Happy to have you. How you doing? So, it looks like it'll likely be, like you're saying, Taylor, you against me here. So, actually, when I'm one of the players, do I always have to be player one because I'm technically always in here first, being the host? Is that a thing?
I think that's true.
Okay, so why don't we swap things around a little bit in that case? My apologies. I'll be going as the Pyre Hearts. Alright, so let me throw Taylor's name on in player 2. I'll throw my name on player 1. And then Taylor will stay on the Fate, but he's of course now player 2, so we'll swap that around. As I said, I'll go in the Pyre Hearts. Swap these. Or did I just say I was gonna put them in one place, put them in the other? There we go. That's what we need. So let me send an invite to Taylor. Then we'll get going. Need to open up my Steam friends. Oh no. Okay. Invite sent, Taylor. In the meantime, I will also plug in my controller here.
If you haven't plugged into your controller, it might turn out that I'm player one.
No, no! I mean, I am already in. Just, Pyre will think I'm on mouse keyboard. Okay, now I'm plugged in. So let me know when you're good to go, Failer. I'm all set, and I think based on how I'm currently the one, yeah, that's you there. So should be all set in terms of having the right person player one, right person player two.
All right. Yeah,
awesome.
We're ready to launch.
Let's do it. So no requests yet. We'll get warmed up a little bit here. So take whatever you'd like.
The Pyre Hearts versus the
Good old-fashioned hockey puck action here.
Welcome.
So, with that in mind, it's been a while for me. It has been a while. So I'm not sure what I want to
watching
go
the
with.
Stanley Cup playoffs, Lids?
I have not. I've not. My team got eliminated rather early on in the process, or at least earlier than they should have. So I've been focusing on the basketball these days.
Nice. At least your team made it, so that's something.
Okay. I suppose so. Yeah. Okay. And usually I'll go with this on my first person.
Rookie. Tizo.
Okay. So Failure with one piece of what is usually the quote-unquote meta team. It's just that, well, typically Orlek would be first there, so don't know what to expect in that regard. As for me here, who do I want as this person? Maybe an imp of my own? In which case, I'll go messenger imp. Except instead of the lanthorn, maybe I'll take the wing.
Messenger imp.
Oh, okay. Double imp here.
Exile.
The extra wide aura. Okay, look out. And for me, I think I'm gonna wrap things up with maybe a harp. And yeah, I'll go Fell Swoop. I am a fan of the left side harp, dare I say, but I suppose I can be convinced to split it. Even Stevens.
I hope you don't mind if I just absolutely viciously counterpick you right here.
Okay. Think all the people who stop the jumpers.
Messenger imp.
Alright, let's see what we do here.
Good. Begin.
No! Leave me alone! I totally forgot I had a portal there.
Thoroughly banished.
If you could wait a couple seconds.
The Pyre has been scathed. The orb is up.
He was innocent. Thank you very much. No. Don't avoid that gas.
Triumvirate stands unopposed.
Oh, wow.
Flung with force of will.
My aura was not out there yet. I sprinted out at you. I couldn't stop you. Strangely enough.
Out with Rookie.
There we go.
By the scribes.
By the scribes indeed. Hopefully she's coming back. That she does appear to be. Rookie went a little further away than I thought he was gonna go. Ooh.
Someone
I was
grasps the
hoping
orb.
you'd be expecting me to jump there.
All banished.
What? You got rid of temp as well? Didn't realize that.
No law against throwing in the orb. Now go.
No one to pass to anymore. No one to auto pass to either. With his talisman. I chill over here, and then maybe say do this.
Glorious.
He does not have prayer beads or anything of the like, so messenger, he ain't coming back.
Rookie
Neither is
doused
Rookie.
the adversary's flames.
So that makes things a little tricky here. Your aura is bigger, so this is not going to end well for me.
A bit of a blunder.
We could just wait a couple of seconds here. But there it is.
No can do.
Well played.
The fate
GG.
Their adversaries confidently thwarted.
So loaded
The
question,
rout
Failer.
is done.
But which imp is best?
Until the next
Too tough to pick.
rout.
Too tough. They're all beautiful in their own way, Lids.
Alright. So we're back here on the menu screen. Let us know if there's anything you guys want to see for the next Rite. Otherwise, Failer and I can just go with whatever team and masteries and talismans we feel we might want to do. Brady has arrived, and Brady says there is no contest. It is definitely Tizo. Brooksbelder agrees. And Brady requests exiles and says, Tizo. Use the best boy. Alright, let's do it then.
The Pyre hearts shall take on the fate.
Okay, so the only request is to use Tizo.
Who
So,
shall conduct the rites?
Do I want him to lead things off? Do I want him to stay back and defend? I think, to honor the request, we want to have Tizo front and center, right? That's the idea. Now is Tizo's time to shine. And so I think we give him Haoob's Wing,
Tizo.
and we're going to try to use him as much as possible.
Tizo.
And if we're saying Tizo is best boy, then I think that means that we can't go with any other imps, because Tizo is trying to establish himself as far and away the best imp, right? So I think for that reason, no other imps. What do we go for instead in that case? Maybe we go for... I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like I might want to go with a Savage at some point here, so sure, let's go Gareth. And we'll give him the Shooting Star. Give him a little bit more defensive capabilities here. Freddy says you may use other imps if you'd like. More the merrier, in fact. I mean, we did see a lot in the previous Rite. So maybe we use more. Let's see, we did get a Savage in. So for that reason, what do we round things out with? Maybe we see any demons yet? Don't think so. Not a huge fan of well, actually, demons here with a large aura. They can cover a lot of ground. So maybe we do some of that. And yeah, let's do that. And then would say... I think your aura's larger still.
Demon.
Taylor rounding things out with a worm. Here we go.
Begin.
Oh, I was kind of hoping you're not going to do that. Oh, and that even got rid of Gareth as well. That's no good.
A flame is stricken.
Gareth was just hanging out back there. So what did I have to do with this? Why, hello there.
Oh.
Ooh, missed ya. Not that time, though, fortunately. Ooh, gotta get off.
Flung with considerable precision.
Not full damage, but still did get it, fortunately. That was maybe not the best of timing. Ooh, that was a big one. As was that.
'Twas flung right in. That's it.
Tizo gone. Gareth, however, not so much. Didn't know if I was going to have enough distance on that, and I don't think I did. Oh, blocking me?
Quite an exchange.
I was supposed to go the other way around.
Cast from afar into the Pyre's flame.
None of that. None of that.
An interesting exchange.
That is a very dangerous portal. Hello? Why, hello there. Ooh, tried to charge it up just a little too much there. Oh, and that honestly was not even intentional to go over that portal. It was pure coincidence that happened. I don't have Celestial Spike there, I was gonna say, so can't get rid of the defender there, and I'm out of exiles here.
The orb sails forth into the flame. No more than a lick of flame.
Ooh, Tizo down once more. This bluff at least can give it up here, but still vulnerable. There we go.
Flies true.
Who's gonna go for it?
Positively brutish.
Brutish indeed. Ooh, I was hoping that would explode, and oh, Gareth, are you gonna be back in time? The answer is no.
Good game.
Well played.
The fate
I like the Savages. Just doing the jump and then quick throw thereafter. A lot of fun.
The rite is complete.
Yeah. One of the best classes in the game, I reckon.
Certainly offensively, for sure. It's just so hard to stop when you can charge up a throw so quickly like that. Alright, what would we like to see next? We saw Tizo. That was the request for the previous one. Let us know if there's anything Exiles, Masteries, Talisman, Arena-wise you guys want to see. All that stuff is fair game. Otherwise, we can just go in and do whatever feels like we want to do. Up to you, though. But seeing no such requests, let's go back in. Oh, hold on. Knights of the Sea is the song request. Sure thing.
Bit of Pyre Heart Spirit for you.
Yeah, here we go. All right, all right. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. How's it going, guys? Isle of Kalamer. Oh, Taylor, sneaking that one in.
Damn. Okay, we can go back if we want. I thought there were no more requests.
Unless this happens to give us Isle of Kalamer. It doesn't. That would have been fitting if it did.
All right.
Why don't we go back? Set that up. Here we go. Just double check there's anything else. And then thrash back to the next one. If you want to, feel free, give it a request. We'll make sure it happens.
You get points pretty quick just by watching.
Yeah, it's true.
You'll have 100 in no time.
And if you click on the, I think it's usually a green indicator below chat, whenever that's available, it looks like a little chest. That'll give you some bonus points as well. It's all that stuff. We'll make it so that you can cash in some things pretty quickly. Okay, so Knights of the Sea. I mean, you know what I have to do here. Is there really any question? Is there really any question? You're giving me no choice. Gotta go all worms, right?
Sir Gilman.
No worries, no worries. I'm sure he'll have the points in no time. And let's see how this one goes here. Taylor, maybe match him with some worms of his own. Okay, so let's see. Who do I want as my second one? Let's go Deluge, maybe. Same idea here. Deluge. As for the talisman, though, that's a bit more of an interesting question. What do we want? Don't think we want prayer beads on you. So we could perhaps go with the... What is it that increases the length of the aura at the end of the worms? Is it the Scribe Rock?
Yeah, Presence does that.
It is Presence? Okay. Let's go with that then. Let's give it a shot.
Sir Deluge.
13 Presences. It's actually something. That's as much as Headwind would normally have. Of course, it's still on a little itty-bitty worm, but hopefully we'll find that that pays off. Vengeful Vow, always very strong on the worms, for sure. And let's wrap things up with Lady River. And you're the one I'm going to give the prayer beads. Notably, did not choose any of the speedy talismans. It was tempting. I was thinking about it with Deluge. Did not opt to do it. Taylor thinking about maybe a throwing talisman or some speed of his own. Even Titan 2. Block some jumping.
You've gone for no Vengeful Vow, which means I can block you and then banish you after that.
Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, I mean, Vengeful Vow is always strong. I tend not to use it on the worms, but it makes a lot of sense.
Commence.
Is that gonna make it in? I'm not sure. Well, there we go.
Law bathes first in the fate's flame.
Does allow me to keep everyone here, which is nice. That's an interesting place for that orb to end up.
A nearly negligible effort.
Okay, again, a little bit tough to get that one. Thank you, Imps, for at least moving this time. Ooh, Renaissance about to pass to him. There we go. That is not my prayer beads worm, unfortunately.
The fate's adversaries
Ooh,
may
did you
have
jump?
yet
You did
prevail.
jump. We took each other out that time. Oh, whoa, totally lost control there.
In goes the orb.
There we go, the throw. Although that was the prayer beads worm that time, so we could have plunged if we wanted to. There we go. That is not the prayer beads worm. He will not be coming back. Lady River, the greenest of the worms, is the one who does have prayer beads. In case you're wondering. This one here does mean we can just go straight in.
The orb.
Ooh, well timed. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. Oh, with it being as many worms as it is. That is the prayer beads worm, so we could have plunged with her. That was kind of the intention there, but Taylor blocks it. Well done, Taylor. That's a speedy worm right there.
Ah, yes.
I don't recall as to which, if any, worms Phaler has prayer beads on. That is a fortunate positioning there for the imps on my part. This time, Phaler gets it and plunges. Somehow I avoided that one. There we go. Worm-tastic. Little Knights of the Sea action for you. GG indeed. Well played. That's a fun one.
Surely have taken note.
And there's Bratty giving you the thrash back for this next one as well. Alright. So let's head back.
Until the stars align.
Thanks, Brady.
Tried something new with the fucking, what's it called? Seize Chance. But it's not as good as Greater Cleave. Kept missing my casts.
Okay, so let's throw on Thrash Pack. We'll turn off Isle of Kalamer, unless, of course, you guys want to see that again. So let us know if there's anything else you guys want to see. Otherwise, we'll just take Thrash Pack and roll with it. And roll we shall.
The Pyre hearts.
And the book this time. Small arena, for sure.
Welcome.
I mean, not that we have to do this,
Who shall
but what with it being Thrash Pack, I feel like it's fitting. Let's say, give ourselves a little bit of Parker action here. And for him, we go with a similar strategy to what we did with the worms and get the first person Bright Wisp? Or do we deliberately boost his speeds a bit, one way or another? And the next one will be Nesta Triesta. Let's see. I'm thinking, let's stick with Bright Wisp here. I am a fan of keeping that on the first character. Bailey leading off with Delbert. Opting to use Prayer Beads on the first person, also strong option.
Dalbert.
And the second one for me, I think I'm going to make that Dalbert. And, normally I would go these three, and the top one on the right. But I'm thinking Dalbert might be playing a little bit more defensively than the other characters, and therefore, might we want to go a little bit further down the right side? Perhaps something like Explosive Temper, or even Keen Eye? Let's not get too clever here. Let's keep to the fundamentals. And Delbert, we could... Likewise, what we were saying with the worms, similar story, boosting the speed on the curves is a strong option as well. I'm thinking maybe we go a little bit more defensive this time. Go with Type 2.
Dalbert.
Taylor says I'll do the same.
Interesting that you call Titan Tooth a defensive play. That's very aggressive in this matchup, given how
I
airborne
guess.
we're going to be.
I think of it mostly from the standpoint of blocking the opponent trying to jump in,
Parker.
but it does set up your own offense pretty well, in that your opponent is handicapped for a little while. And last but not least, yeah, we're going
normally it
triple
would
curve.
be, but in this particular case, it's definitely it's a forward-leaning play.
And with such a small arena as well, if you get someone stunned anywhere in the arena, your opponent has plenty of time to make it all the way to the fire, or at least much of the way to the fire. gotta up that quickness stat, you're right. Alright, here we go. Triple Cur action.
Now begin.
Saw that one coming.
Theta first to strike their
Decided to opt for a
adversary's
cast, probably not the best option. Is that the Titan Tooth? Not sure. Let's get rid of Barker there, though. Ooh, I was about to try to cast you there. Stop you that time, though. This is one of Thaler's specialties, I'd say. Ooh, I got stuck. That's no good. Likewise there.
Now that was exciting.
One down, but still this one. Oh. Ooh, is that my Titan Tooth or your Titan Tooth? That's the other thing. That was definitely yours.
Beauteous.
It's like, not entirely sure if I'm stunned right now, if you're stunned right now.
The orb
Ooh,
is taken.
got that one. Can I get some friends back, maybe? Thank you.
The flames of freedom.
Oh. I actually did hit the mark there. I'm surprised. I didn't think I did, but sure. Guess I'll take it. Marker is down, notably. No prayer beads from him.
Now end the ceremony.
Oh, he's out of stamina. No. And I tried to cast and I was like, no, maybe I just run into him. Either way, well done, Taylor.
Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The rite is ended.
All right. There's a little bit of correction for you guys.
Until the next rite.
Yeah, it's a couple of very quick ones between the worms, which surprisingly we did not finish all that quick. Excuse me, all that quickly. Suppose the worms do typically deal 15 damage, whereas on that one we had all the curs dealing 20. But also really small arena makes that especially fast. Let's swap this back. And you guys were saying Nessa Triesta, was it? Yeah. Okay, anything else? Or will that be it? Careful what you wish for. Yeah, it's slow. We've definitely had our fair share of the slow rides too. It's either really fast, well, not to say it's always either really fast or really slow. Typically it's somewhere in the middle. But if we're deliberately designing things with requests such that we're trying to make them as slow or fast as possible, then we've certainly had our successes on that front. Quick rights, like the cur rights there, and long rights, well, maybe I just won't remind you how we set those ones up. They may or may not have taken place at this arena.
There's a good amount of history to our long rights. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's get this one started before anyone gets any big ideas.
The Pyre hearts
So it'll be Nessa
shall
Triesta.
now face the fate.
So we could continue the theme here,
Welcome.
and in that case we'd be going with
Who shall
all
conduct
harps.
the rites?
I don't know, in some ways I feel like the song is a little bit more thematic than the arena, because of course the first time you face the Essence, yes, you'll play them here, but at the same time, later on you could play anyone at this place, whereas the song is strictly tied to the Essence and the harps, so for that reason I feel like maybe we'll deviate a bit here and not go with the all-out harps. In which case, what do we want to go with? I feel like we've had some pretty funny moments with jumping and flying characters in Nessa Triesta accidentally ending up in the lava. So why don't we go with some of
Choose
that?
Someone
Let's go with, in that case, how about, who do we lead off with? Maybe, let's go with a crone. We've yet to see any crones today, I think, so let's go with Gertrude, and then, ooh, it's been a long time since I last played a crone, though. I'm gonna take Vital Pounce here and then proceed to never use, no. I will not go Feral Curse. I won't do that. Won't do that. But maybe we do that. And then we give you the plunging ability, we give you the speed, we give you the throwing ability. I'm thinking we're trying to embrace the jumping and plunging. So let's go with prayer beads here.
Gertrude.
Chaos. That's kind of the goal. Jump around and hopefully find that multiple people are ending up in the lava when they get blocked and knocked down. That's the hope, at least.
Dalbert.
Which certainly could also happen with curves. But I'm thinking, besides crones, let's go with another imp here. Go Raji this time. Also, certainly capable of ending up in the lava. Is there any way that's easier to make our opponents have that happen to them? Not really sure there is. So,
Always Titan Tooth.
Titan Tooth, maybe? I mean, it's not going to change where you're landing, but it does slow you down when you're jumping, so maybe for that reason. I guess maybe when the demons jump and knock people back, they don't knock people back into the lava, right? They just hit the wall and stop.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, that would be pretty crazy powerful if you could just hop around with demons and blow everyone into the lava and have no opponents ever. That'd be awesome, but at the same time, probably pretty broken. And if we're talking jumpers, you know we gotta use Gareth. And Gareth, take the speedy throws. Alright, oh, is that the Fate setup, actually?
Commence.
Well, that was surprisingly farther than I expected to go, actually.
The Pyre
Yeah,
Hearts
defending
fire is the
jumps
first
with
to fall
savages, that's a bit of a tough one.
down. There.
Ooh, quick. Well done. We could just, like, wait and not do that just yet. And at least let... Yeah, Gareth come back. Only to leapfrog him into the fire. Well done. Wanted to pass that orb. Not quite fast enough, though. That's not going to be fast enough either.
Deliverance.
Albert is quick. Very quick. No. As soon as I saw you hovering over, I was like, no, this is a mistake. I know what's gonna happen next. This is not where I want to be standing right now, but it is too late. Same here. Okay, I think I avoided that one at least. Ooh, look at that. That's how it worked. There we go.
Devious maneuver.
Oh, there we go. One lava jump, two lava jumps. There we go. Now we're talking. Where is my portal? There it is. Except that's not really gonna help with this problem we're about to find ourselves facing.
The orb in
Flying all over the place.
now go on just
Nope.
once more.
Oh, okay. Sure. That's what I want. No, leave him alone.
Glory to the scribes.
There's the one. Oh, no.
There it is.
I swear, he has wings. No, that was not a good idea, running with both people straight into the imp. And there it is.
And it is done.
Good game.
Well played. How many lavas did we have that time?
Was
Like
the will
3
of
or
the
so?
8 scribes
Oh,
which
jeez,
kept
I wasn't
their
keeping
flame
track.
alive.
Not enough. Not enough, I don't think.
The rite
Underperformed
is
in that
ended.
regard. Well played, though.
Until the stars align.
Alright, so let us know if there's anything else you guys want to see. Any other requests? Otherwise, we can just do whatever feels fitting for the next ride. What's up, Aqua? How are you? So we've had some all cur, all worm, a little bit of Tizo, and Nessa Trieste action. Aqua's requesting exiles. Demons, no Orlek. Now, demons, do you mean 100% demons? Based on how you're saying demons plural, it would seem so.
3 of them. Hefty lads.
That's what I'm guessing he means. No Celestial Spike on the skills.
You're taking all the fun out of playing all games, Aqua.
Well, I mean, there's still one very notable thing we could try. Will that be it, Aqua? Anything else? That's all from him? Alright, so let's do it then. Demons, no Celestial Spike. And no Orlai.
The Pyre hearts shall take on
Oh!
the fate.
What are the
here.
chances?
Welcome.
Okay, so who do we
Who
want
shall
to lead
conduct
things
the
off?
rites?
I'm thinking maybe Iggy for some finger gun goodness. And then, so if we aren't going Celestial Spike, then I suppose if we wanted to, we could throw on the Shooting Star and more or less have Celestial Spike. Of course, best combination would be Celestial Spike plus Star Splinter, so it wouldn't be quick throws at Banish, it would just be throws at Banish, but that still feels like that's a little bit disingenuous. So, what I'm thinking is, hold on, let me just look at the right side for a second here. Stamina, done, yeah. Sure. Cover all of our stamina, yes. But, I think this is going to be a bit of a theme here. If I can remember what the salute button is. That is.
Ignatius.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. There are several ways you can go with the demons for sure. High presence. Tough to get by them, for sure.
Jodariel.
Then, after that, let's go Jody. And then, want to switch things around for her at all? I think Iggy, at least in theory, is going to be our most offensive person, what with him having the prayer beads. So we could perhaps forego Brazen Manor on her. And in that case, maybe we take the presents for the extra life. We could try going presents and do something similar to what Baylor was doing. Maybe instead of going Scribrock, we go with more casting range. I think just Scribrock or William's Horn. I don't know. There aren't very many long, narrow areas to throw a really long-range cast in Essa Triessa because you have bits of lava right in the middle. So I think Scribrock might still be preferable.
Jodariel.
But Phaler will give it a go. We'll see how it plays out this time. I suppose in the bottom and the top, it's still possible to put it to use.
Ignatius.
Then, of course, that means
The range
last.
isn't what I'm looking for, it's the charge speed that matters. Demons have a decent cast, it's just that they take a million years to charge it up. That's what William's Horn does for you.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Now, what am I thinking for this Palette? Are you going to be another offensive or another defensive character? I think you might need to have a little bit more setup for Iggy, in which case, if we could say do something like banish people longer and banish people longer again? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. In theory, people banished by Vizclub will be lost in the Shadow Realm for approximately 2 eternities, but maybe it won't matter. Especially if Baylor uses the Lanthorn, that would be a way to counter.
Demon.
Here we go. Give it a shot.
Begin.
Oh, that's a big one, alright. Yup. Ooh, and still, yeah, the aura is there long enough that still. Oh, I thought that would knock you back. It's not close enough though. Jody moonwalks into the Pyre there. Style. Oh, we both missed. Can I escape? Not the lava, actually. That's the thing that blocked me that time. That's just not gonna work ever. No way. Iggy with the finger guns. There it is. Oh, you took all the life, didn't you? 205 is a ton, of course. It's not gonna knock Jody back. Ooh. Oh, and I did not have enough time to charge up a cast there, so it's gonna be a while until I get anyone back. Bizcloth will be first, but probably not quick enough. No, still 2 seconds.
The flame is stricken.
Oh man, look at how much life Phaler has compared to how much life I have. This Phaler's starting off with twice as much as I had. Close to it. That's not a good start for me. Please go away. Orb, if you could just like stick over there, that'd be fantastic. Iggy, if you could do any of this stuff. Bit of a duel here. Oh, blocked each other, seemingly. None of that. None of that. No, none of that. Oh. Ring around the rosy.
Into the adversary's flame.
No, mistimed. Jody, go away. Oh, that missed. Jody, no.
For all.
Well, definitely an opportunity here for Phaler.
It has gone in.
And that aura, of course, can out-aura me. None of that, Aiden. Ooh, well dodged that time. Jody, ooh, has a larger aura, so I could at least try to take some people out there. That was close.
Now to the flame.
Oh, that was far enough. Wow. Well done. Well, I wanted to dash into you, not take the orb.
Now to the flame.
Oh, and I thought I could stop you there. There we go. Ooh, lucked out that time, I think. I would like for Bizcloth to take that, actually.
What happened there?
None of that, please. We could just, like, bide some time, get another demon back. That would be lovely, but unfortunately, that is not gonna happen here. Oh, and well-timed on the jump. From Jody.
Ah, good game.
The fate.
It's like a chess match with all demons.
Their adversaries
You have
proved
to
no
think
match
multiple
for
steps
them.
ahead, because they're so slow to jump and you have such limited stamina. If you make a wrong move, it's gonna take a while to recover. Oh, played.
It's all about the defense. I tried
Yeah.
to let you come to me and avoid your crushing heals. So that was a big deal. That's how you would have won it, is by just like landing beside me, crushing, healing me, and then getting in. So I had to make sure I was far enough away when you landed that I wasn't in the shockwave.
Yeah.
And then I could ram.
Yeah, and you definitely dodged several of those where I noticed, especially at the beginning when I was first trying to take the orb, I had to be very mindful of how quickly I tried to dash toward it. I couldn't just jump straight in and take it, because if I were to jump straight at it, you'd be too far away, wouldn't crushing heal you, and then you could just turn around and cast me into the Shadow Realm. Some more from Aqua. Demon, Sap, Crone. Those are the exiles. Anything else on top of that? 2 masteries from each path, so split 50-50 between left and right side. Demon, Sap, and Crone, okay. To think about what that means in terms of which masteries you might want to take. Only legendary talismans as well. Okay. That's an interesting one. Yeah. That's different, for sure. Anything else? Or will that be it?
I think that is everything you can request except for the arena.
Yeah, arena, song,
I don't need
Rage
to go
of
with that,
Demons.
too.
Oh, I meant to hit Rage of Demons there. Hit the commence button. Demons,
The
no!
pyre.
There we go.
Hearts. The pyre hearts shall take on the fate. Welcome.
Okay, so it was
Who shall conduct the rites?
Demon,
Sap, Crone, Demon, Legendary Talismans, only 2 from each side.
Yeah. Think you probably want to go prone first. I don't think we've seen Vorfret yet today. As for how you want to split between the two sides, I'm thinking probably that, and then go with Greater Blast, or do you go with the Sudden Blast, the quick cast or the bigger cast? Now remember, we're using the Legendary Talisman, so we'll go through obstacles. If that affects things at all. I mean,
That's
either way.
the main thing for me. Normally, I'd always pick the quicker cast, but in this case, you have a better argument for Greater Blast since you're going through stuff. I don't know. I might still go with the Sudden Blast, but it's more of an argument now.
Yeah. I think I'm probably still gonna go with Sudden Blast here. See what you're saying.
Exile.
Cover the field with your aura. Yeah, between the Crones and the Demons, and the Saps as well. Very defensive lineup here. Well, I suppose Crones can be very offensive. Let's see, so next, do we go Demon or do we go Sap? I'm thinking, one second here, let me just reason out the Demon here in terms of 50-50 split. This is going to be more of an offensively or defensively inclined Demon, because we can't go down to Celestial Spike. Can't go down to Greater Banishment. Could take Brazen Manor, or Crushing Heal. I don't know what the best course of action is with the Demons. I'm pretty sure we did end up going 2 and 2 last time. Or no, did go down to Greater Banishment, at least with one of the Demons previously. So, maybe we go Sap now. Let's go with Palmas as well, because I don't think we've seen Palmas yet. Turning into a bit of a Beyonder team here. We're going 2 on one side, 2 on the other. Then we go for the Exploding Saplings? Maybe we do. Go with the Shielding Our Friends. And sure, go for a little bit of Chaos. Then we have to take this Talisman here, the legendary one. We can't pick the same exiles, like between Baylor and myself. Like if I take Palmas, Baylor's Sap can't be Palmas. I think thus far we've abided by that, have we not? Which Crone did you take, Baylor? You took Bertrude? Okay.
So I figured you were going to go with all of the new characters and be all yellow, and then I go with all my and be all blue. So
Okay.
you could tell who to.
Sounds good.
That was what I think was going to happen. I wanted to be all yellow, but you beat me to it. I'm going to go all the same color.
In that case, Viz Paleth is probably the most color coordinated with these. Unless, I mean, Iggy, definitely not. Jody, you've already taken. So yeah, I'll go Viz Paleth here in that case. And then if I'm going 50-50, I think I'm going to go Crushing Heal. And maybe I'll take the Life this time. Well, I mean, we were talking about deliberately doing as much as we could with the Aura, so I suppose we could go that route. And throw on Solium's Horn. Give it a shot.
Demon.
And yeah, all yellow versus all blue. Let's make it happen.
Now begin.
Is, yeah, definitely a quicker cast for sure.
In honor of the scribes.
Prone cast is usually quite slow. It is nice. Oh, I missed. That's not where the Pyre is.
All
Oh,
of
that
the
was
Pyre
also
hearts
me
gone.
with the larger teleport distance, not realizing that would take me all the way to the sapling that time. No? Please don't do that. My word indeed. That jump, yeah.
The bog crone dove into the
Can't really, well, can't jump with the sap. Of course you can block
more than
with
a
the shield.
lick of flame
And
remains.
there we go.
As flames glow.
Of course, no one has prayer beads, so that does mean that plunging is difficult, or at least makes things difficult. You won't be able to come back. Oh, well-placed sapling there. Once again, caught me off guard how far I teleported with the sap. I don't normally think of this as a small arena, but in some ways it almost feels like it. But with how much ground recovering. Wow, already I'm at rekindling. A lot of high damage people this ride as well. Minimum, what, 30 damage on anyone? Sap is 25.
Their hapless adversaries stood no chance.
GG. This was quicker than I thought it would be, honestly.
Yeah.
Slow boomers and slow saps. I don't know.
Those crones. They're quick. They do a lot of damage too.
Until the stars
Every time I underestimate just how far a lose bow sap is going to travel.
Yeah.
It is very far indeed.
Aqua's back with more exiles. Oh, let's get rid of Rage of Demons here. Cur, Worm, Crone. Okay, so definitely a speedier group this time. Anything else? Oh, Cur's all right side. Worm 2 and 2. Crone uses all of one side, but you can choose which side that is. Okay. Okay. And the talismans must improve casting. We didn't have enough of those? I guess if you include presence in the general casting theme, then probably.
There are enough, including the legendaries. Cur legendary and Crow
Oh, true, the Cur legendary is casting.
Sunlight.
That's right.
And then thorns not for worms. Or, in their case, presence also kind of does it. Makes the trail bigger overall.
Okay.
No, he says presence doesn't qualify. Oh,
Okay.
Fine.
So like you said, in that case, it's going to be Legendary Talisman on the Cur. You probably need to use that. Ooh, both?
The Pyre
Sounds like.
hearts versus the fate.
Presence does qualify at least for the worms. Okay,
Well
that definitely makes things a little bit easier to set up the talismans.
Who shall
So-
conduct the rites?
We're talking... Actually, do I want a worm first? Do I want a Cur first? Last one is a crone, so maybe I'll stick with you. No, I'll go with the worm. I'll go with the worm. So the worm is 2 and 2. And he needs to have something that improves the cast. So on the worm, or not.
Sir Gilman.
Baylor opting to go with the legendary talisman after all. And it's all right side for Curse, which does mean we're talking a lot more of a defensively oriented Cur than we would normally see. So we're not going to have the super jumping or speed. We're going to have things like casts going farther than usual, banishing nearby adversaries, a bit of an explosion. So let's go with Yomir's Fang here as well. And horse. All right side.
Rookie.
Then the Crone could also use the legendary talisman. That does work for them. That is definitely casting.
Does this
phase.
count as improving casting? Aqua.
Does the Neeland Leech qualify as a casting-based talisman? He says, yeah, sure. Gives you a few more options. There aren't too many obstacles. Well, I suppose there are a few on the bow. If you were considering using the Crone legendary talisman. Which Crone did you use, Baylor? We're going for the color themes here. Who used Bertrand? I was going blue. You stole my blue Crone. How dare you?
Ah, damn. My apologies.
In that case, I suppose I'll have to go with green. Okay, so then the Crone needs to be 100% on one side, but you can pick which one? Yeah. So, question of right side or left side. This would be the speed and the curse. This would be more casting oriented. I could go this route, as we are focusing on the cast. And then we could go legendary talisman to go through solid objects. I'm not sure. It could work here. I'm kind of tempted to see what happens with Infernal Bloom. I don't necessarily think it's going to be a good option. The Crone's cast is big enough that it seems like you could cover a lot of ground and maybe get in some additional bursts. Could lead to some interesting things happening there. So, I wouldn't say it's a strong choice, but it might be an interesting one at the very least.
It's a deluge.
So here we go.
Now begin.
Oh, I thought I had the double.
The fate have
I thought I
made
took
their
the
mark
double
upon
cast.
the flame.
Apparently not. I was ready to surprise you with it. Whoa, that is a very big jump there.
Stifled effort.
There we go. Person who has the orb directly in front of them, please. Aloha. Ooh, didn't quite get the throw off that time, I'm afraid. We're flying all over the place.
Someone there rose to the occasion.
Oh, I did not even see Ruki was there. It's like, what? Okay. Sure. Which way are we gonna go? Huh? How about none of the ways? No prayer beads, of course, so this is gonna hurt a bit. Down a Gilman. There's the orb. Yeah, it definitely does linger a while, that curve cast.
Rookie threw it in.
At least the throw keeps everyone in here.
Shall the Pyre heart
No,
no further than
not that time.
advantage?
Yes, this time.
Exactly by the
Also, no prayer beads. That much has not changed.
into the adversary's
There we go. There's the plunge.
The Pyre heart adversaries gained
Just barely
an
avoided
edge.
that one. Oh, well done. I thought that Ruki had a clear path there. No such luck, though. There's a little bit of boat magic for you. Do we test that luck again? Perhaps? Not quite. I was hoping maybe we would take flight there. Not exactly, though. Not exactly. Maybe this time? Oh, I would like some stamina back then. Not quick enough with the throw. I'm afraid. Okay. Sure, I guess. Why not? Oh, out of stamina. Couldn't jump over. Here's some flight for you.
Onward thus to greater glory. The orb is
Ooh.
taken.
A little bit trading there. Tried to anticipate it. That throw's gonna be unblockable, I'm afraid.
Not much force of will behind that thrust.
Ooh, still not quite with the timing that time. Ooh. Both, I think, jumped, perhaps accidentally, but with the boat magic there, taking hold. Do we test our luck here? Perhaps? Not exactly, though. Not this time. Ooh, nope, not enough room. There we go. Ooh, let's get rid of that. And ideally, find a friend. Any friend. Any friend at all, really. There we go. Off the races? Indeed.
Glory to the scribes.
Not quite enough there.
Good.
Ooh, had enough of an aura there.
Why, that was all of them.
Yeah, no one left here for me. This is dangerous. Goofy back now. Ooh, I lucked out there, for sure. Goofy down. Gertrude, can you make... Oh, that was supposed to be a throw, not a jump. Momentum, I think, took me over the edge of the water. Interestingly, oh, that's gonna make it in, I think. Oh, just shy. And that aura's gonna stay there. Stay there for a while. No prayer beads, so he ain't coming back.
Best not let this
Ooh, you got that one.
inspire hearts.
If I could get the orb, that'd be great. Thank you. That's not gonna work terribly well, I'm afraid.
Brazen. The orb quenches the flame.
It's close.
The rite is nearly ended.
Will that take you out? Oh, well timed. He did use the curse, notably. Oh, almost at the speed. Yes, thank you for taking out my my howler. That is helpful. Okay.
Orbs unclaimed again.
Gertrude is back. Or rather, Brunilda. Oh, can't quite make it in. Did I get the throw off? Oh, as he's vanished.
GG.
Well played. That was a good one.
Meanwhile, their adversaries wallow in defeat. The
Knew I should have picked the left side crone.
I didn't remember if you took left or right side. And I was thinking to myself as I was picking the crone, like, did Baylor do it? Is he gonna go with the curse? Alright.
Until the next rite.
So Phaler and I have been
We've
going
been
for a
at it
little
for
while
quite a
here.
while.
Yeah. Anyone want to
Let's
swap
switch
in?
out some other people in.
Who would like to replace us here? Anyone hanging out in Discord or in chat? Looking to get in on the action? Dress Up Geek Out is available. Awesome. Alright. That's one person. Why don't I set you up then, Dugo? Who would like to face Dress Up Geek Out? Cheap fella? Awesome. That sounds good. Let's go here.
Yeah.
Dress Up Geek Out will be player one. Presumably, Dugo, you're going with the Beyonders, is that right?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yay. Yes, I am always the Beyonders.
Awesome. And Sheep Fella, withdrawn for you?
Yep.
Okay.
That's correct.
Oh, hello, sheep.
How are you two doing?
Honestly, I'm
pretty well.
tired.
One of those days.
Well, at least sheep is doing okay. I mean, I'm doing okay too.
Alright.
I'm just pretty tired.
Yeah, let me get you both in here.
Started a little while ago, but it's faded now.
Alright. Invite sent to Dugo. Invite sent to Sheepfella. Let me set us back to the defaults here. Unless you guys have any thoughts as to other specific things you'd like to see. You guys, I have Dugo as player 1. Sheepfella as player 2. I'll unplug my controller.
Oh, where's my controller?
So let us know if there's anything you guys want to see for this upcoming right here. Or if you're feeling like, let's be a little bit merciful this first go-round. Let Sheepfella and Dugo warm up a bit without anything crazy. Up to you.
Okay, think this will work. I'm good.
Aggressive Geek Out is good. Sheepfella, you good as well?
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, not seeing any requests. Let's get going. Whatever you guys would like.
Hope I remember how to play this game.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
The
That's what the warm-up's for,
Beyonders
right?
It's
shall
got
confront
nothing in common with the
the
game that I have been
withdrawn.
playing.
Welcome. Who shall
In some ways,
conduct
that's almost a better
the
thing, though,
rites?
right? In that you can kind of compartmentalize those things, whereas if you have something that's similar, and you're like, hold on, now I'm using the controls from this other game, except they're wrong, kind of mixing and
Oh.
matching.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's no way, there's absolutely no chance of me getting like confused about what I'm doing here. I see what you're saying. Unless there's a MMO version of Pyre, which I mean, I would play that. But,
So yeah, whatever you guys want here. No requests. Take what you like.
Tay.
wait, was she always Tay on your?
Yeah, she's always been Tay for me.
Oh, okay.
Sir Gilman.
If we were playing on my machine, you would have Che.
Generally, at least when talking about her, I tend to opt for the stowaway in order to avoid that potential, well, arguments, if you want to call it that. People are very steadfast in their ways as to what the correct way.
They're steadfast in their ways.
No, is that one of the options?
Way?
Probably is, right?
I
Don't remember.
don't think it is.
Sandra. Messenger Imp. Exile.
Alright, so here we go. First right between Dress Up Geek Out on the left here is the Beyonders, and Sheep Fella on the right as the Withdrawn. Dress Up Geek Out going with the Stowaway, Snadra, and Raji. Sheep Fella going with Gilman, Messenger Imp, and Tizo. Fortunately, fairly different exiles here, because these two, of course, have very similar colors. I do believe we have at least one imp. Yeah, although we have different imps, we do still have an imp on each side at least. Two, of course, for Sheep Fella. But the slightly more purple of the imps would be Dugos. The redder being Sheep Fellas. I guess both of the reddish ones. Esther and Ben Tizo. Tizo being a little bit red and blue.
Banishment for all.
Opportunity here. Sheep Fella. Hockey Puck nearly blocks him.
Yeah,
Does make it though.
The withdrawn hunger to prevail. Well, I dare say.
Stowaway. Oh, teleports to the orb there, using her salute. Looking for the angle. Can't make it past one of the imps here.
How sad for the withdrawn.
Opportunity here for Dugo.
Threw it in.
Throws it in for 17 damage, and I believe also leached some.
Into the adversary's flame.
Dugo perhaps not realizing that Snadra had it there for a second, but she's gone. Stowaway off to the races. Can't quite avoid Messenger Imp though. Takes out one imp. And a worm. Stowaway. Blocked. Ooh. Messenger Imp is out for blood. But is not out for the Pyre. At least not this time. Stowaway. Throw. He's intercepted. Oh, look at that teleportation there.
That caught me off guard.
Yeah, that's a big one. Blocked though. Raji. Looking to throw. Does make that in. Roll 20 damage. Or actually, does he have additional 10? He might be able to do as much as 25. So wait, oh, just barely sneaks by there. Almost has enough time to get the throw off. Snadra, look at that huge cast. Stowaway versus Tizo. Tizo wins. Takes the portal. Snadra not back in time. Sheep Fella taking the lead here and could be one score away. Depends who with. Messenger in. Flies. Vanished. Stowaway. Jumps over the defender. Does she have the range? Not quite intercepted this time. Oh. Takes the portal. Sheep Fella does, but gets blocked. And vanished. Dugo vanished. And vanishes. Look at where that portal is, though. Sheep Fella. Dangerous here. And has the damage on Gilman. Finish it there. Well played.
Perfectly agreeable performance overall.
Perfectly agreeable indeed.
The right is done.
Agreeable. Wait, how much health did I have on my Pyre at the end?
I think you had 19. And then Sheep Fella banished someone with Gilman recently, and that's the only reason why he was able to finish it with Gilman. That would have been the only person who was not able to finish it in one score there, if he had just gone in after not having banished anyone. So the stars did align for Sheep Fella in that way.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So let us know if there's anything else you guys want to see here this next right.
You have absolutely no chance whatsoever of getting this game confused with my other game. Also, I'm exclusively controller for Pyre, and I've been doing exclusively keyboard and mouse with
Oh, that
game,
helps.
So it just everything
Yeah.
just feels totally different. But it's actually not very difficult to find a game that's, similar to Pyre. So I don't think it was gonna be much of a problem.
So let us know if there's anything you guys want. Otherwise, we'll go straight into the next one. Not seeing anything here, so why don't we do that? Oh, and right as I press the commence button, we get a request.
Wow.
We can still do this one. Rival chooses the exiles, so that means Dugo, you're picking for Sheepfella, and Sheepfella, you're picking for Dugo.
Welcome.
Okay.
Who shall conduct
Just
the
the
rites?
exiles? I'm guessing.
Just the exiles, yeah.
Who was my first exile? Oops. Oh no, hold on.
I guess I could press it for you. Let me see.
You could, yeah.
I'll try Volfred.
Okay, and then Dugo, just to confirm, you will still be picking the talisman and the masteries here. Is it still Dugo for this
Yeah,
stuff?
that's what I thought.
Yeah, Hort, if you want to jump in and do some commentating, you are more than welcome to do so. I'm running out a bit of steam here with the voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Dugo?
yeah. Here.
Okay, sure, I can try this. Pointers, lids.
Just talk about what's happening to the right. That's
All
really
right.
all you have to do.
Describe
by
as
play?
vividly as I can.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it will go pretty fast, so
I thought we were looking for color.
potentially a little bit of both. We'll see.
What's the request?
The request here actually is just to have the opposing person choose the
If you want
exile.
a color commentator, I'll do it.
Have Hort do the play-by-play and Phaler be the color commentator?
Sure.
Alright. Give it a shot.
It's gonna suck because we're both several seconds behind the stream.
That is
so
true.
we're actually gonna be
It's
commentating
difficult
the past
in that
couple
way.
of seconds. That's why I didn't want to do this at first.
Just predict the
Better
future.
to have just Brighton do it. Oh yeah, just
We could
simply
play-
predict the future. Merely predict the future. No problem at all. Can do so.
One.
Can we ghost in the Steam remote play?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
We're gonna,
And just don't
we're
touch
gonna burn
anything.
lids a little bit though.
true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know if the internet will hold.
Sheep, your first exile is Almer.
Okay.
Almer.
Who should you get?
I mean, would Steam remote play buckle under another person?
Depends on lid's upload speed. I kinda also don't want to find out on the air.
Yeah, good point.
How about Tamatha?
Sure, so we'll just work with noticeably behind commentary.
You'll be fine. Hohen's done it before, I think, a little bit.
I didn't volunteer because I'm not that good at that thing.
Tabitha.
Your next exile, my dear little sheep fella, is going to be
Loving the trash talk.
Tamatha. That's not trash talk, that was a term of endearing trash talk.
Tabitha.
Messenger imp.
Messenger imp.
So some sizable auras on Dugo's side.
Yeah, but one of them is from a sap. That's like saying you got a fast car because it's falling off a cliff.
Fair enough.
Is that colorful enough for you, Lids?
Well done.
It's funny.
Vibrant.
Messenger imp.
Sheepfell,
Alright.
your next exile shall be Ruki.
Jugo grabs the wet lanthorn but does not grab the self-destruct.
And let's see. Will we have Lightning Run? Will Failure be disappointed?
Using the prayer beads already was an unfortunate strategic choice here.
Interesting.
28 damage on a plunge is nothing to lunge at, though. Nothing to sneeze at.
Right.
And it's looking like the
Begin.
standard curse setup, only with an astral eye.
Audacious aren't we?
Okay. We open with, let's see, a bit of a bout. 2 of Dugo's team vanished. Her making an advance, although unsuccessfully.
Flame is
Back.
stricken.
Dugo's heart vanished.
Great
And-
offensive play
oh,
from
a
Sheep
plunge
there,
from Sheep. Oh,
despite missing
first
with the
try.
curve jump.
The orb is taken.
Alright, the harp did have prayer beads, so she's immediately back. Let's see. Dugo seems to be on the defensive. Oh, and
True aim
almost
thrust
in with the imp,
into
not
the
quite
fire.
though. Although is nearly helpless to avoid the throw from Ulmer. Alright, with this one, Dugo plants her sapling on the orb. See, Pyre comes around, although does not manage to banish the harp, and Dugo plummet.
Devastating miss there with the cast. Should have held back.
Goes the harp.
No fell swoop on Pam either.
Right.
That might cost you on the defense.
Dugo manages to seize the orb again, although the imp is banished, leaving her only with the sap, not particularly useful defensively, and she plunges again, bringing Dugo below half.
Yes.
Both have taken hits into each other, however, Sheep does have noticeable
Remember
lead.
everything which you hold
Imp making
dear.
an advance, swapping around to the harp, and Dugo plunges again. Alright. The lead is narrowing slightly. Dugo continues with a defensive play from the sap, as one would expect, although is still missing the harp.
Miss from Pam there. That'll cost you. Does have a free runway now with the curve.
Alright. Dugo does push
Had
up the
a free runway.
Unfortunate for the
Now it's the...
Beyonders.
Oh, let's see, the imp versus the harp and savage.
There is,
He vanished.
Numbing gust coming into effect there. Can't throw,
Yeah.
can't sprint.
Not the messenger imp.
Alright, Dugo setting up the defensive. Can certainly hold her ground here with a sap and...
Gets slammed into the wall by Pam though. That's a tough one. And then casts
Numbing
her
Gust
imp.
is going to be...
Reactivates Numbing Gust. Gets the imp back. Loses the
Alright.
coins, though.
Dugo is not quite in range to be banished by any given plunge other than the curse, thanks to Astral Eye. However, the curse currently banished has slightly less hope, so that'll last for a little bit longer. Ulmer perhaps ready for a plunge? Oh, but the harp swoops in. Alright. Harp
Nearly
banished.
pushing
Dugo-
Dugo into his own fire there is Sheepfella there. False step triggering off.
Ooh, my.
Loses Rookie, but still on the offensive here with Ulmer. Rams Tam.
Alright,
Dies
so
to the
again,
sapling.
setting up defense. Presumably waiting out the arrival of the harp. Let's see. Messenger Imp is back, banished.
Trades the imp for the harp. Still maintaining offensive positioning here as Sheepfella.
Alright.
Dugo finally gets possession back.
And that is a
Two
plunge.
near blocks. Very close.
Simply
At this rate, Dugo without some sort of brazen manner demon is incapable of...
There's the double takeout.
One.
Way to go. Amazing
Oh
shot
my.
from Rookie there. This will end Dugo's first health bar, if only the imp had not returned.
With perfect timing on the recovery. See? Messenger making a defense. That goes faster. And
There goes the rekindling.
Alright.
Nearly 10.
We are finished here.
So Jugo
Best you can
is
do while
within
still taking
one
numbing
here.
damage.
Although Sheep is reasonably only 2, assuming we're talking about spark plunges, which have been the only way Jugo has plunged so far. Expected
Nah,
given
looks like
the
that'll be it.
fact
There's
And
the
that's the
GG.
right.
And such a well
Sorry, we're terribly behind, but
it was.
That was pretty good. How did that feel? How was that?
The rite
Yeah.
is done.
You gotta talk faster, Bert. You gotta channel your inner auctioneer.
Until the next.
You guys up for giving that another shot?
Sure, why not?
All right. In that case, I'm going to turn you up a little bit so it's easier to hear you over the game. Have that for a second.
I wonder how commentators in real life, I mean, on like actual like sports. games and
Commentators in
stuff.
sports
Excuse me?
typically have been doing it for years.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I wonder how a team of commentators today know when to let the other one speak. Is it just, do they just vibe with each other because they've worked together for so long? Or is there a tool
Yes.
that is like, I don't know. So,
They're literally sitting physically beside each other, so that probably helps.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can still sit next to you and talk over you.
Well, it's a trick I've certainly
Yeah,
noticed
but
during
like
quarantine.
you get
though.
body language though, right? But when you're, when one person like takes a breath or takes a sip of water, the other person knows to fill in. Typically,
Yeah.
it's the play-by-play guy going for most of it, talking, reasonably fast. When that guy takes a breath, or when you get a stoppage in play, most sports have longer stoppages in play than Pyre does. So there's a chance then for the color to fill in more.
You speak as if you have been in the booth before of a televised sporting event.
I mean, I've watched a lot of hockey.
Yeah.
That's a sure thing. I watched hockey just the other day. So, yeah.
And the play-by-play
Well,
person will sometimes sort of invite commentary from the color commentator. Like, oh, what did you think about that big score there from Rookie? Or something like that.
Exactly. We don't get
Interesting.
stoppages where we can actually say multiple sentences at a time in this.
No.
Traditional commentating strategy doesn't really work quite as well.
All right. No requests here, so let's go into the next one.
We're
Which
also
one
making
of
that.
you is?
Never mind. It's. Keep going.
Which one of you is tasked with making sure that we
The
announce our sponsors?
Beyonders.
This right brought to you by Falcon Ronds. Falcon Ronds, there when you need it.
Who shall
And when you
conduct
don't.
The rites?
Nailed it.
Use the code Sunday now for a 3% discount on all Stardust.
Sunday. Are there any restrictions?
Nothing this time around. Do whatever you'd like.
All right.
Jodariel.
Not comboing Celestial Spike with Star Splinter is an interesting choice.
Jugo does tend to make use of Solium's Horn quite well, though. Only a couple players tend to use that. All right, going with, yes, a pretty standard plunging crone.
Prayer beadsless, hoping to finish this in few enough scores that it doesn't come to matter too much.
Effectively. It's a bit of a larger map, so this crone is not quite devastating. Interesting to see how the imps might play into it. Jugo considering another crone? We do rarely see crones that do not either plunge for damage or toss for damage. Star Splinter has been rather popular since quarterback of Milda about. Considering a vital pass? Interesting. It's tricky to get off, but when you can, it can be rather helpful.
It's tricky to get off, but when you can, it does nothing.
Have you never
That's
used
most
it?
of my experience with it.
Well, it mostly depends on who you're up against, although I won't spoil it. Alright. Perhaps hoping to block that crone with the shoulder smash nomad.
Interesting call to take shared tenacity over burning resolve.
Alright, and
Giving a
Duo
cur
goes
presence.
for Cur. And a rather high hope one too. We'll see how that plays into her defense, I suppose.
Bizarre to take a cur with all the offense masters and yet a defense talisman.
Alright, and an extremely fast-throwing Savage. Now let's see. Alright, Dugo eliminates the Savage, and let's see, a missed cast. Oh, at first, until a double banishment from Sheep. Let's see, going in for an attack with the crone, but the cur is quick enough to stop it. Let's see, Dugo takes the orb, cannot quite be banished, although May does take care of that.
Dugo missing the opportunity to take out the Milda there, being punished for it.
Clever setup from Sheep, left her somewhat exposed. Jody is banished, relatively hopeful for a demon.
There's the double.
Oh my. Luckily, the cur is back.
Lucky Break comes in. Lucky Break going off again.
Alright, with Dugo's luck, and
The
making
invincibility
temporary
trade.
invisibility.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Although trying to slow
Alright.
over the Jody, perhaps not the best call
Jody
there.
nearly plunges, gets the crushing heal off. Let's see, and plunges. Alright, for 30
Takes
damage.
2 attempts, but it gets there eventually.
As Aqua points out, the auras are a bit hard to tell apart. Dugo nearly plunges with the crone. Managed to get a vital pounce off, although did not make use of it. Alright, and Sheep goes in for a devastating toss from Udmilda. Nearly
One's going to go for
impossible
Sheepy
to
there.
block. Alright, and Dugo's down terrifyingly low. Has no rekindling on either side at this point, but banishes the crone. Nearly gets off the Celestial Spike were it not for the imps. Alright, swapping between May and Headwind. Oh my, May makes an extremely quick throw, but Dugo gets pounce off on the crone. Bringing Sheep down to 40, we're at 29. Only a slight lead, however, Udmilda could certainly take Dugo in one hit, whereas Dugo does not seem to be able to, in one punch, deal Sheep until now. Sheep is brought down to 10, giving Dugo the advantage here. With either Crone or Demon, this match could be over in
There's
one.
the triple though. That'd be it. Lucky Break though.
Game is nearly called, and there it is. Alright.
Victory so narrowly achieved, and thus
Missed on the jump on the very last one with that small knockback of the Crones.
the ceremony
Always underrated.
is complete.
That's
So-
very fun, Sheep.
Vital Pounce is almost trash, but if your opponent has small auras, you can get it off constantly and just double pounce straight across the map.
It doesn't reset the cooldown on your jump though. That's the main trouble with it.
True.
If you land beside someone and you have the orb, they will have an aura.
Yeah.
So if they just touch you, then
Let us know, guys, if there are any requests this time around. Not seeing any yet.
Doesn't look like it, although, let's see. Oh, Aqua has redeemed Exiles. And simply requests curs. Just curs. All of the curs. We'll see if some sort of arena might make that more interesting. And all right side, too. Very unusual.
Oh, huh.
So no lightning run, no extra jumps, no lucky break, nothing but casting, really.
and the all important guiding light.
And talismans disabled. So, effectively, every character will have prayer beads. And all will do 20 damage per plunge, however, are much slower than the average cur.
Let's
Sheep
do
and
it.
Dugo might be taken off guard, given how rarely anyone plays without those abilities.
The Beyonders shall now
So really, there is
face
no room for
the
decisions to be made.
withdrawn. Welcome.
Everything has been picked, and we'll see how this plays out on Ridge of
Who
Gold.
shall
It's
conduct the rites?
almost the smallest map, one of them. Not
Right.
quite as much as Book of Rites, but
Right side.
I'd say Ridge of Gold counts as a medium-sized map. Left and right, the distance is not as huge as some. North-south, though, there's a lot of room to play. Book
And
of
the
Rites, Pit of
obstacles.
Melith are much tinier.
yeah. The obstacles are pretty significant here, too. Yes, right side. Glory Dive, the casting ones, and Guiding Light.
Accuracy and keeping your curs spaced out to avoid being hit with Explosive Temper are going to be key here.
Hmm.
Knowing your range important too, given that it's much increased with Keen Eye.
Dugo leading with Dulbert. Sheep leading with Ruki.
Taking cover behind these obstacles is going to be helpful.
Pretty easy to do as well, given how narrow a cur cast is. Precision would be required to banish each other here, at least making use of the cast. We might see a lot of curs just smacking right into each other. Alright, and here we go. Sheep seizing the orb first, although quickly running out of stamina. Seems to be arranging his curs as much as possible. Oh, and a double banishment there. We'll see how Dugo can keep up with an advance from either side. Alright, banishes Ruki. Let's see. Barker takes the orb, passes it to Ruki. Gets ready to plunge, but cannot quite in time before Ruki is banished by
No
Ruki.
mercy shown.
Sheep takes the orb again, has two curs
Wait.
quite close to each other, but
Keeping the
Dugo
curs
has all
too
three.
close together is Dugo. The Explosive Temper going to
Has Ruki with the orb,
going to huge effect here.
is banished, although just in time for the other two to show up again. It's really hard to tell whose is whose, although...
Some stealth opportunities here to sneak past without people realizing that that's not your character.
Yeah.
Into the adversary's flame.
Alright. At this rate, Dugo has made the first plunge. Sheep tosses the orb.
There's that Explosive
Barker,
Temper once
but-
again.
Yes, a double banishment. And a dive from Sheep brings
Fell taking
confusion.
huge advantage of Explosive Temper here.
Although they are playing with identical teams, mechanically speaking. Alright. Dugo cancels an advance and Barker banishes him with Dulbert, takes the orb. Oh, narrowly avoids tripping across an aura, but cannot quite throw in time before he's banished. Let's see, takes the orb up with...
And there's
oh,
the double
my.
once again.
As pause sure is rather quick.
Curs have extremely high hopes, though.
Bouncing back and forth. Great offensive play there. Keeping Dugo off balance.
Alright, Sheep is one ahead. Assuming
There's
there
that power
aren't any
cast. Barely missing Barker.
throws. Sheep will require 3 more plunges. Dugo 4. Alright, Ruki's banished. Barker and Dulbert maintaining the defensive. Manages to keep Ruki off and banishes him. Sheep again playing quite aggressively. Let's see.
There's the Explosive Temper once more. Throwing it in instead of going for Glory Dive. That
Interesting.
is not
Alright.
helping too much.
So Sheep is no longer
hits away.
3 hits away. Is he? Oh, I suppose so, yeah.
Despite getting a hit while 3 hits away, he is still now 3 hits away.
Yeah. Alright, so Dugo at a slight, I don't know, plunge advantage here, assuming that she will continue to plunge. These cars not getting terribly far without lightning run or any more jumps. Let's see, Ruki blocked.
Ruki doused the
Banished?
Once
No,
again, an
that-
Explosive Temper hit.
Yeah.
Keep walking it in.
Alright, Sheep 2 hits away now. Regardless of, well, I suppose with
Sorry.
partially charged throws.
We're good.
Alright. Sheep again arranging his curs in a rather
Keep
offensive
forcing the
fashion.
block and making the cast.
Alright.
once more like that.
Taking the
Even
fight
out,
to
no.
Dugo each and every play.
Dugo is 4 plunges away, Sheep 1. There's still room for a comeback though, and we've seen Dugo operate quite well at extremely low fire health. And she plunges with Dalbert. Alright. None of these curs are ever permanently damaged, thanks to Guiding Light on each one of them. Sheep seizes the orb first, but Dugo takes care of that. Nearly plunges, we're not Dalbert. Let's see. An offense.
And there's the throw.
Oh my.
Not
And
dealt
that's
with
a
in
match.
time.
They do deserve
GG.
their freedom after all. The rite is ended.
Yeah, I forgot I had
Until the
guiding light.
stars align.
All curves.
So let us know if there's anything else you guys want to see for this next right here. Of course, last time was 100%
Alright.
Kurz.
You okay?
I'm just yawning from talking so much.
What?
Oh, Aqua may be considering a request. Let's see, who do we have watching right now? Oh, and Aqua does redeem an exile request. All nomads, alright.
And will that be all? Or is there more?
All left, all right, and one with 2 of each. Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. So we'll have an extremely supportive nomad on either side, extremely offensive, and one in between. Oh, and talismans. The one with 2 of each side is the only one that gets a talisman. Interesting. So that particularly offensive nomad cannot really be helped by a talisman.
Big loss there. Goals Bracer would have been the play. But you can still give Critical Strike to the other one, so not too much of a loss.
Alright. Are there
Notably,
any
none
other
of the support abilities stack with each other. So this second Nomad here is going to have half useless skills.
Oh, and the support. Okay, so the only one who does not get a talisman is the one with all left side.
Versus the withdrawal.
Alright.
Welcome.
Okay, so that contradicts what you said earlier.
I know.
Who shall conduct
Aqua just
the
amended his
rites?
request.
So remind me again what it actually is.
Okay, so 3 nomads, one on one side, one on the other side, and then one with 2 in either. Everyone gets a talisman except for the all left side nomad.
Okay.
Alright. Dugo opening with Sandra. Appropriate for the calendars.
Sandra.
Choosing not to combo with Critical Strike. This is a
Interesting.
very costly move.
Does have shoulder smash though, which might be quite helpful if she intends to plunge.
Headwind.
She does take critical strike with Headwind.
Nomads become absolute artillery cannons when equipped with Critical Strike and Goals Bracer. It's a huge part of their effectiveness in Rite Club since basically forever.
Alright. Dugo considering a support Lendl. Alright. He does get a talisman.
Her last talisman here.
Left.
In that case, Headwind will not. With Scribrock.
Presence,
Interesting.
never a bad choice.
Especially when playing all one type, Lendl will be the only one who can just run into anyone. Sandra without a talisman.
Headwind.
And Dugo with her offensive Headwind. which leaves Sheep presumably to take a support Lendl. We'll see what talisman he decides on.
Lendl.
And
Very
what
strong
Lendl?
choice.
Alright.
Good bond already in play, maybe less useful than usual, but still one of the best talismans in the game.
Immediately we see double, well, 2 banishments from on either side from Gull's Bracer. And Sandra plunges. Alright.
A swift recovery.
Assuming no partially charged throws, likely it is just 5 plunges
No
on
sign
either
of
side.
the Beyonders, I'm afraid.
Edwin readies himself, banishes the support Lendl,
Stricken from afar.
and... oh right, that's a fully charged throw.
Both fires now
No burning
burn
resolve,
with the
though.
same strength.
Now both of them even at 80. Sandra and Hedwyn, oh my, a double banishment from one side, but it does not stick, thanks to Silky Bond.
Thus to great glory.
Sandra readying for an offensive, and
There's
does
the burning
get it.
resolve. Cheap fella putting this 60 to 90 now.
Oh my. Alright.
Gull's Bracer
He's
cast, taking
upgrading
F2,
his
as usual. And there's the triple.
Oh my.
Fantastic play there from Cheap fella.
Fortunate for Dugo, not much to be done there. Alright.
There's another double. Dugo has to resurrect quickly to stay in this.
Sheep did not use Burning Resolve though. That was not quite back at 100.
Poor Lendl.
Still the same number of hits to kill him, though.
True. Not much of a practical difference there. Alright, Hedwyn manages to banish both. Alright. And goes in for a plunge.
Oh,
With
sends
Burning
him off on a
Resolve.
side quest while Hedwyn tries to score.
Yeah, Dugo is returned to 50. Alright.
It was almost cruel.
There's now again only a 20-point disparity between the two. And
A double.
another double
Makes
banishment
a
from
3-1 for
Dugo.
Dugo here. Not fully charged and no burning resolve here is not helping her as much as it could have. There's the massive cast,
Was all of them.
Alright. Does not... oh? Let's see.
and there's the triple there. Grabbing Sandra for that burning resolve once again.
To the flame.
Sandra will not likely be back in time, and she's not. Sheep returned back to, let's see, 62.
Well cast.
30 points away from Dugo,
Two
although
hits to kill
Dugo...
versus 4.
Banished one and all.
And there's the Gull's Bracer, plus Critical Strike, doing a lot of work once again.
Will Sandra be back in time? Let's see. She
There's the
is.
shoulder smash, a last second defense there. Desperate defense.
But does save Dugo.
An easy double from Gull's Bracer and Critical Strike.
But the
Hedwyn
temporary
backflipping all over the place, seeming to be everywhere in the arena at once. Very athletic guy, I suppose. And there's the Critical Strike triple, once
Oh
again.
my.
Did that one throw it?
Swapping over to Sandra for another Burning Resolve hit.
Sheep now up to 72 with Dugo at 10. She's in a tight spot. Would certainly be a comeback for her to win at this rate. But, you know, not terribly surprising given
All of the Beyonders
Let's see.
gone.
support Lendl banished.
And there's the triple once again. This is the GG.
The withdrawn prevail.
And that's the right.
It was as though the scribes themselves stood by their side. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Librage carita.
Until the stars align.
Alright, so the previous one was, of course, all nomads. Let us know if there's anything you guys want to see for this next one here.
I'm going to get some water.
Alright. Mm-mm-mm.
Cheap fella, how are you doing? You want to stick around? Should we swap you out for someone else?
Maybe swap me out.
Okay. I also have a request for the boat.
Alright.
Cheap fella knew it was going to happen. He's like, I can tell. It's coming. Get me out of here.
And dirty deal. Oh my.
Alright, so who would like to jump in Sheep fella's place?
I mean, if no one's jumping to it, I'm kind of getting sick of my voice.
Hello.
Heyo.
Hugo
Oh,
is
also
back.
requesting exiles as well. Both must use a sap. Brilliant.
So, Hort, would you like to go in?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me set you up first then.
Okay. Digger, we have quite a ride ahead of us.
Hugo, are you good to stick in here? Or should we swap you out? How are you feeling?
I'm good for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Sure, there's nothing more ridiculous about this you have in mind, Aqua?
Essence for you, Hort?
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking some water, which is the essence of life.
Invite sent.
All right. And here we go. Turn the volume down a smidge.
Other player picks the exiles as well.
So, oh, what's new?
The other player will pick the exiles.
Give me 1 second, please.
All right. Lids, if you'd like, I could try to continue being especially talkative.
That would be great.
All right.
Oh, talismans, not exiles. Other player picks the talismans.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Don't worry about commentating while playing. That's hard to do. Even Liz doesn't do it very often. I'll take both roles for this one.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey-o.
Ready to go?
I am.
Hort, you too?
Aye, aye. I've kind of stopped practicing lately. I'm kind of rusty.
The Beyonders shall take on the essence.
Let's see if any of the experience from Hades will pass over.
Who shall conduct the rites?
I must
In my
use...
experience, playing Hades right before playing Pyre hurts more than it helps.
Yeah, it messed with me a lot.
I must have at least 1 staff.
Correct. And I think I pick your talismans?
Yeah, that's right.
Although, I'll pick your talismans first so that you can, like, take your masteries after. Alright, Rookie. We'll give Rookie... Black Cloth. Sorry. Basically, don't pick right side. Other than Glory Dive. Glory Dive's fine. The middle two are useless now, though.
I will pick. Oh,
Alright.
what?
Wait, did you not? Well... Oh, crap. Okay.
Whatever.
Wait, will that keep the...
It'll keep the
Are
boat.
you okay with just using a different cur?
Of course.
Okay.
The Beyonders shall take on the essence. Welcome.
Oh wait, no, you could just take that last... Yeah, okay, cool.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Alright, I will open with... Tizo. What do I got? Oh, what the hell? Heck? I don't know if that counts as a swear word, but... This is... Wow. Anyway.
So, Dugo, you are picking the talisman for Hort here.
And that sap specifically has to be Palmas, amends Aqua again.
All right.
Dugo, thoughts on the talisman?
I don't think Dugo has any thoughts on the talisman.
I did just hear the disconnect sound. We may have lost Dugo.
Uh-oh. You still there, Duga? That sounds like you're typing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
No, I'm not.
Wait, what? Oh.
I'm gonna re-invite.
Pardon?
I require a re-invitation.
Ah.
I will tab out and likely re-invite both of you. But,
You know what? I've been pretty successfully doing some remote play recently. Maybe my curse is lifted. I don't know. Let's just try it.
Well, then you gave it to me.
Invite sent.
All right.
Am I supposed to be able to? No, this is you. So, okay. Is everything out of order?
Yeah, I know, right? It's really weird.
Like, when did that happen?
It's also like almost in the right order. Like Ash and Cole. These are correct. This is correct. This comes next. But then, why is this here? It's almost in the right order.
Allow me to select your talisman.
All right.
Shall give you Twilight Shard.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, when I get that off, that could be fun.
1 second, please.
All right.
T-zone.
I've returned.
All right.
Shall we?
Interesting. Well, I won't torture you with Kelmer's anklet. Let's say... No, I don't want to give you a bad one. Lunar Glass. Yeah, go ahead. It's not the best, but it's not trash. Interesting, web feet. Yeah, it might come in handy, I guess. Lunar Glass could make that better. Next up, I will take Palmas.
Palms.
Yeah.
You get one of the rings.
Oh, okay. And let's say, yeah, just a very hopeful sound. What you gonna take? Oh, I guess you gotta take Thomas at this point.
Oh, that's right. ASAP.
Did Aqua say a sap or Palmas?
Originally a
Rin?
sap, amended to Palmas specifically.
Okay.
In that case.
Okay. And for funsies.
Court sentencing almost to certain death by giving him a legendary talisman.
Let's see, who's on my team now? We'll say Faye, May, Tay, stow away. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Okay. Great. Cool.
Now begin. A pyre has
And we're
been
off.
scathed.
We are off very quickly. Dugo discovering the effect of her talisman here.
Slips from your
Palmas
fingers.
in an advanced position. Gets hit by the defensive Shay. Or wait, what's he even called in this game?
Okay.
Defensive Tay then. Or moving out with Tizo. His lone scorer for this one, most likely. Palmas plants a sapling, gets taken out. And there is almost a double cast from Tay there. Despite being very offensive here, she cannot score in the end. Palmas rams her, defends that orb pretty well. A Tay of Dugo's own makes a move, but gets banished.
Oh my. Oh my.
Running into
Okay,
a wall
sorry.
of tree right there.
Just a sec. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Dugo's Rookie, again discovering the effect of his talisman,
Tay banished.
trading Tay for Rookie.
A rather
Dugo opts to hide behind her own pyre, plant down a sapling. Tizo takes advantage.
Oh, poor Ruby.
A quick run from Rookie, without the orb, gets banished. Tizo, attempting another deadly throw,
Ooh, that was close.
does not get it off. Palmas nearly walking it in.
Not left
Great offensive play here from Dugo. Absolute brilliance with the saps on the aggressive. Less brilliant jumping into her opponent's sap.
rather bold.
Whew.
And there's Tizo with another devastating throw just as Rookie returns.
It's nearly
Not quick
in.
enough. Here we have it, possibly the last play of the game, given no rekindling. Were there no rekindling? Tay lining it up out of range. Tay rams other Tay. Tizo takes care of that Tay. Rookie bouncing around
Oh,
and
darn.
dying. Tizo making it work with the 1-on-3. Rookie can pick up the orb while in the air, so hopping through the sapling's aura, possible. Tay with a 360 no scope, misses.
Goodbye, Tay.
Gets rammed by Palmas here. Palmas defending the orb pretty well in the center. Palmas moving out. Palmas teleporting into Rookie's aura. Palmas teleporting into dead Palmas's aura.
The orb is up.
Ah.
In goes
Tay
the
gets rid of it.
orb.
Alright.
Tay grabs it again. Tay jumps, lines it up, and there is a score. Dugo's first of the game. Rookie making a run for it. Doesn't jump.
I almost pity what transpired there.
Almost moving fast. Almost moving far. But in the end, it's Rookie in Dugo's zone. Almost with a great block there.
'Twas dangerously close.
Other Palmas. Oh, nearly teleporting in. That close. Other Palmas teleports to his death.
Survive.
Oh, that's a
Tizo
lot of
working all the way
rekindling.
back. Finding the teleporter and finding some rekindling. Dugo, not moving out with her Cur. Teleporting Palmas into Palmas. Palmas defending the orb in the center once again.
Oh my.
Didn't shield for quite long enough though. Tay versus Tay.
Ruki's aim
Tay loses
was
and wins.
true.
And there's Ruki, getting for a throw score. Tay getting into the sapling before it can fully spawn. And there's the throw. Dugo making a comeback here.
The Beyonders seem to want their freedom
But
more.
remember, the Horde is only on first of 2 life bars here. There's the bouncing from the Cur. There's the death.
Aye, aye,
Tay
aye.
defending in the center. Tizo making a 1-on-3 run. Runs into Ruki. Ruki now. Not taking the orb to go for a run. Gets taken up by Tay.
Well,
There's the throw. Great save by Tizo though. Teleports and capitalizes. Fantastic offensive play there from Horde.
For the essence.
numpa.
Dugo needing a miracle here. Or at least a lot more persistence. Tay fires at nothing. Tay fires at Palmas, misses. Tay fires at Tay, hits. Tay fires at Palmas, misses.
Trying to predict where you're dashing is tricky.
Trying
Is
to predict
Palmas
where my dashing is going.
teleporting all over the place. And there's the trade. And that'll be not quite it. Ruki comes back in the nick of time, saving the game for Dugo here.
Now to the
And then
flames.
sits there and waits while Horde gets characters back. Back to the nominal 3-on-2 here. Palmas making runs for it. Runs too far.
Oh yeah,
Making a
that.
throw for it. Blocked. Great save by Palmas. Tries to capitalize, but Tay cannot hold the orb from her talisman. Tay has fired each other, miss. Hort comes out ahead in that Tay v Tay
Oh,
battle in
my.
the center. Palmas dying,
Ruki flung
leaving
the
only
orb
Ruki
into the
alive.
flame.
And there's the throw.
Haha, an
Stealing the
aerial
orb from
cat.
through a sapling. Tosses. Palmas making the save through the boat magic though. Getting bopped over that gap in the deck and catching it. Now it's Tizo. Tizo's been dangerous. Tizo lines it up, throws. Dugo. 1 hit to go.
Poor Ruki.
Once again discovering the effect of Ruki's talisman. Tay lines it up, shoots into a wall. With 2 Tays trade, Palmas moving into the center now, getting rammed by Tizo. Tay returns. Here we go. It's Tizo versus the world. The world beats
Flung
Tizo.
the orb into the flames.
Tay here, launching another attack. A great quick throw into the flame. Hort's first life nearly extinguished here, but having 2 lives is always nice. Dugo. Planting the sapling at that spot that's been so deadly so far. Beaming Palmas into the other Palmas' aura. Not the best play for cracks. Tizo here, getting blocked.
Deftly thwarted the drive.
And then punishing the blockers.
Oh my.
Oh! Zips around the Pyre twice. Pulling a Palmas there. There's Dugo, finally putting those triple jumps to use, but getting slowed by the boat magic. Gets taken out.
And it is done.
Tay lines up
The
Tay,
essence
but it's too late. Tizo through the portal for the GG.
somehow managed to
That was
scrape
very
by
close.
Despite their adversaries' efforts. The right is
Did you have any
complete.
rekindling at all, or?
I think I hit a smidge. Just level 1.
Yeah, not the 50 that.
No, no.
Until the next right.
Oh, that was so.
Thank you for that very cursed match, Aqua.
So let us know if there's anything you want to see for this next one. Aqua setting us up for a bit of a curse match in that previous one. What with the boat and the saps and whatnot. Not seeing any requests now, though, so let's go into this
Alright.
next one. Uh-oh, I hear the water.
Beyonders,
Okay, follow Solium.
the essence. Welcome.
So no requests, take whatever you'd like
Who
here.
shall conduct the rites?
Entirely up to you.
Nothing cursed this time.
The
Unless
largest
you
map in the game follows Solium.
voluntarily do that.
Oh, my phone's dead, so I don't have access to my
Range,
list.
speed, and endurance will be key here. Going a demon. Unusual choice.
Although Solium's Horn. Interesting on Solium's Fall.
True.
Alright.
Not often you see a demon close the distance, but that crushing heal can be used defensively as well. Still relatively uncommon to see that, though.
Sir Gilman.
Horton taking a throwing Gilman.
A classic.
Dress up a Jeek out. Deciding between Ruki and Tay here. Or, like, wins that competition.
Ricky versus Tay.
It's his
Or
luck
like
wagon now.
wins.
Despite having the most speed in this game, Duga decides it's not good enough. It makes Orlick even faster. Orlick, most often the centerpiece of the composition, with two teammates who can bring him back. Not the case so far. Not capitalizing on the Celestial Spike with the Star Splinter either. Celestial Spike, far weaker without it. Port now. Going with a Jumping Savage. With that, Sudden Grasp will make it to the orb first, against any other character. The map is so small that
Will we
they have a
see
chance
a
to do that
Jody
and not
or
get
an
banished
Iggy?
instantly, as is usually the case with Sudden Grasp.
Okay.
Dugo, with a beefy low hope composition here, may want to
Oh my.
just keep on doing exactly the same thing, compensate for that weakness not at all by going with the Crone.
Possibly considering.
Goes for
All
the
right, no
speedy,
curse.
enduring Crone.
Ah. Ooh, Malice Tail.
Probably the main score here will be this Crone.
Presumably.
Prayer Beads or Star Splinter would be the conventional choices here. The choices most likely to lead to repeated scores with Udmilda. Considering the Scribe Rock to increase her trail length, of all things.
Oh, and going for Reeds. Alright.
Prayer Beads it is, the Plunging Crone. Port, two offensive characters so far. Needs a bit of defense, needs a bit of flying, since neither of these two are particularly good blockers. Tizo fits that build to a T,
Oh, let's go.
making him
Yeah.
volatile,
Tizo.
I'll need some range on Solium's Horn.
making him large.
Begin.
And here we have it. Port electing not to go immediately with the Sudden Grasp. Takes down
United
this
in
Paula
banishment.
with the worm. Takes out everyone with the worm.
The
worm
essence make
having a
their
great time
mark
here.
upon the flame.
Sir Gilman regains his honor with a great throw.
Oh
First
my.
to make a mark up on that flame indeed. Gets blasted in the face by Vispala on attempting that play again. Tay here, leaping, walking it in.
That's it.
Her boots were made for walking, it seems. Dugo elected to come up with Orlek for the first, this time around. Dugo,
Tay did it.
casting.
I forgot to rebind the loop.
Sudden Grasp beats her though, getting behind any lines, and the jump with the prayer beads into the flame. Dugo, 2 hits left. 2 hits worth of life. Gilman not jumping far enough. Tay coming out now. With the sudden grasp once again. Dugo not reacting quickly enough, but Tay not jumping far enough. Great defense from Tizo there, as always. Ramming Orlek without a way to bring him back. He's down for the full 30. Vispleth shooting at nothing. Getting jumped over. The unblockable throw. One more Tay score or one more Gilman score is all it takes. Vispleth coming out. Vispleth lunging around, missing. Udmilda, though, stopping Gilman in his tracks. Sudden grasp, a dangerous sudden grasp, costs Tay. There's the block by Tizo.
Well, I guess
The
that
valiant
portal
return for Gilman. Valiant indeed. Searching for his portal. Not in a great place, that portal is. Gilman now just making a run for it. Orlek still with some stamina. Gilman making the deke. And making the throw. There it is, GG.
And what a crushing victory it was. Thus end
Forgot to
this
rebind
night's
Salute.
proceedings.
Do you want to take care of that right now?
Sure, if you don't mind.
That Worm Knight was indeed
Until
swift
the
as the
next
jagged lightnings
round.
of the Deathless Tempest itself.
Brilliant commentary. Seriously.
No, that's a quote from him. He calls
Oh,
Rookie
wait.
that, and then
Really?
says he'll train until he himself is the same.
Oh, huh.
Being able to call that out, though, is a talent.
Alright, so we saw a right without any requests that time, just saw whatever the players' favorite teams were at that time, so let us know if there's anything you want to see for this one. Otherwise, they will be free to take whatever they'd like once more.
All demons, no masteries. Not actually recommending that, please don't.
Well, it appears no one took your offer. So let's go.
And we are into the match. Practiced ears can tell what arena it is before it starts.
Shall now face the essence. Welcome.
We did just get a request from Aqua
Who shall conduct the rites?
for Exiles.
Okay.
He's saying all demons. He's not specifying no Orlek either.
Interesting. Okay.
This right brought to you by Aqualion for all of your lion aquaing needs.
Oralek.
Stay
Hugo,
hydrated.
starting with a strong
Aqualion.
Orlek. Not giving him the Star Splinter to combo with the Spike, though. Given it's all demons, Dougal will have exactly one chance to resurrect Orlek.
Demon.
One team member who can do that. As we haven't any worms in this match. Hort responding with a large Vispaleth.
Oh, interesting.
Dougal responding to that large Vispaleth with a large Vispaleth.
However, a large slope.
Neglecting Longstride, though. This could be a very costly play indeed. Not often at all you see demon players neglect their Longstride. You don't skip leg day, Dugo. This is very unorthodox.
I'll be honest, it looks like all the demons skip leg day.
Maybe a little. That's why they have to have their training to. That's what Longstride is. It's leg day, so that they can finally take 2 steps at the same time to support their absolutely gigantic pecs. Look at these lads. Dugo notably not taking the Lanthorn here. Resurrecting Orlek, seems to be off the table. He will go down for his full 30. Perhaps even longer if he gets hit with someone who has the demon skill Greater Banishment, putting him down for a full 38, which is rather devastating.
Okay.
Dugo here picking the Enduring Flame.
Working against a mountain of Pyre health here. I think currently Dugo's starting at 170.
Taking the Mottled Flask, of all things. A rather unusual choice. Luminous Idol, giving him yet more stamina recovery there on Iggy. And we're off. An Orlek play versus a non-Orlek play. Orlek, stunned, banished. A pair of large Vispolets. But one large Vispoleth, slightly less large than the other. Getting passed over. And here will be a throw score. Orlek, 21 seconds to return. And slowly working away at this hefty life bar here. Orlek takes a shot, misses, doesn't get stunned, but gets rammed. Large Vispoleth, having a good time ramming, runs away from a larger Vispoleth. Overlapping auras, the key to victory in this one.
Oh my!
When it is a large Vispoleth versus the other. Jody, banishing Iggy, sent the Vispoleth off on a side quest, and dealt damage while he was gone. Orlek here, taking a shot, hitting, spiking, doing nothing.
Aye, aye, aye.
That long range Solium's Horn taking out Mr. Fingerguns, and there it is. All down until Vispoleth comes back, catches, dies in the process. Gave her life for the team. Mr. Fingerguns zooming, grabbing the orb to briefly gain infinite stamina from that luminous idol, stunning Vispoleth. 2-on-1 now. The power cast off Solium's Horn, devastating. And with the greater management, 10 full seconds before Dugo gets anyone back. Slowly working through that life bar. 110 to 70 now. Orlek coming out, missing, getting stunned, getting rammed. Vispoleth looms large. Other Vispoleth looms a little closer, a little bigger, but neither are a match for Solium's Horn Jody.
No law against throwing in the orb.
All
Neither
right.
with the Brazen Manor, so it doesn't matter too much who scores here.
Tis taken.
On to the next play we go. Dugo, nearly even with Horn at this point. Celestial Spike taking out Vispoleth. Jody charging up the throw. Dangerous to do near an opponent, gets rammed.
Banished, one and all.
Vispoleth stunned. Dugo, helpless now.
Ignarius flung the orb into the flame.
The Iggy throw. Alas, we see no finger guns this day. The Hort now has the lead, cutting through over 100 life deficit here. Stunning Orlek once again. Great play. Orlek, with his wits not about him, so it would seem. Dugo trying to lunge away. That lack of long stride, costly.
Whew.
Another smash from Iggy.
Now end the
Dugo now,
ceremony.
one hit away from death.
Both banished.
Or at least from not being liberated or whatever it is we're playing for. There's the jump. No stun. Orlek does have his aura back. Takes out Jody. Iggy, though, with the stun. But Orlek lunges for victory again.
Against that flame.
Orlek throwing. Poking in for 12. Not a very high charge. Perhaps lacking perhaps feeling the lack there of Star Splinter. Orlek stunned. Orlek rammed. Vispoleth, the hefty one.
Wrong one. Oh no.
And tossing it in. But not quite. No. Vispoleth comes back just in time to ram Vispoleth out of the way. Jody back as well. Still 16 seconds for Orlek. Dugo, ignoring the orb, focusing more on banishing Hort for now. Hort now. Back to 2-on-2. Jody, seconds to go. Orlek also, seconds to go. Dugo has somehow held on for that full 30 to return him to the field. And here he comes. Orlek lining up, missing. Vispoleth, playing defense. 1-on-2 now. Dugo finally, not quite finally retrieving the orb from her own zone, though.
Simply monstrous.
Taking a shot, missing, being stunned. Large Vispoleth. A large presence in this game.
Whew.
a deserved winning blow, and that's GG's.
They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble. The rite is complete. Until the stars align.
All right, how are you two doing?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Both looking to stick in? Do we need to swap either of you out?
I mean, I've been here for like 2 rights? 3 rights? 3 rights. I'm okay.
Sport's pretty new. Dugo's pretty old news.
Wow.
Because Dugo did a match or a round with Shiki first. I don't think we have anyone on deck at the moment, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Dugo hasn't been around for too long. Unless, you know.
So if you two are still up for it, then happy to have you in. Chat, let us know if there's anything you guys want to see here.
I'll do one more.
Who goes up for one more?
Have we got any requests?
Not at the moment. Oh, Phaler. Jumping in with Nest of Trieste.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Peach has a talisman request. They pick each other's talismans.
Okay.
Hort, you'll pick Dugo's. Dugo, you pick Hort's. Anything else, or will that be all? Looks like that'll be it.
All right.
The Beyonders shall confront the essence. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
So again, Hort will be choosing Dugo's talismans and vice versa.
Going for a Lidsian play here, a fast offensive character paired with the Bright Wisp.
I approve.
Going the speed Tam, neglecting the fell swoop. Gilman grabbing her ring,
Sir Gilman.
but whomst is he marrying? That's always the question. A Kerfang Tizo on this one.
Oh yeah, you could do a colossal amount of damage. What would that be? 33? Yeah.
Never underestimate the quickness and agility of an imp. But instead goes for the star sign. Thinking of making some sort of infinite stamina combo play here.
Interesting. Okay.
A scoring Sandra.
Sandra.
A huge combo here with Burning Resolve, perhaps not intentional on Dugo's part. Sandra now restoring 14 life instead of the usual 10 upon a score. A full score at least.
Going with Edwin?
Yes.
Alright. Let's say... Doop.
Grabbing Sacred Bond. Strong choice. And the critical strike without Gull's Bracer. Always strong, just a little less versatile. Seeing none of the best healthmen in the game bottled Void here today.
Think they're saving it for last year, Failer?
Maybe. Depends on what
Perhaps Dugo so fears the power of the bottled Void that you will never give it to Hort. Letting that void out of the bottle, so to speak.
Interesting. Okay.
Indecision
good
here from Dugo. Hoping up Jody.
Alright, let's get to it.
Begin.
So if I remember correctly, Gilman is just slightly better all around.
Yeah, that's right. Gilman taking the orb. Gilman getting blocked. Unusual to see a Dugo Nomad without shoulder smash, but there you have it. Tizo, self-destructing for the banish. The critical strike, nearly taking out Jody. Jody hiding behind rocks. Not doing a good job of it, but taking out Headwind anyways. Tam in the air. Tam on the ground. Headwind in the air. Tizo in the air. Tizo making some moves for it, and there's shoulder smash coming into play.
The first dousing.
Hort neglecting Sacred Bond, but scoring anyways. Managing to cross the field with Jody. Tam casting at nothing. Gilman slicing Tam out of the air. Rezzed by the Sacred Bond though.
Oh my.
A duel here between Sandra and Tam. It's going poorly
Beauteous.
for both sides. And there's the banishment of all Hort's characters. Tam walks it in. With the plunge without prayer beads. 2-on-3 now.
The
Dugo.
orb is up.
Hedwyn ramming Gilman. Hedwyn missing his cast. Sandra jumps over.
Oh
Tries
my.
to jump over the imp again, but no, Tizo stops her. Hedwyn taking out Gilman, who missed his cast. Jody now making some
The
moves.
adversary.
Tizo is explosive.
True.
Almost the stun, but she lands in the aura of Tizo. Did not activate that crushing heal.
How sad this is for
Hedwyn now making a move. 1-on-3. It doesn't go well for him.
resplendent.
Here's Gilman. An easy throw score now. You would think it would have been an easy throw score, but he plunges instead. The Storm Knight cannot be denied his honor, I suppose. Tam, missing Sandra. Sandra, walking away from Tam. Tam, getting into the air. Tizo, dying for no reason.
Just too late.
Tam, moving her cast, making offensive moves here. Sandra, getting out of the way. Sandra, missing the block, and Tam swoops on in. We have 2-on-3 once again from Dugo here.
'Twas flung right
Gilman.
in.
A huge cast, but Tizo died to the lava first. And there's the throw. Gilman
To the flame.
putting Dugo within 2 hits. 2 Sandra hits at least. Tizo going down. Gilman passing off to Jody. Once again gonna try and cross the field with his massive Jody. There's the big stun. And there's a miss on the stun, but it doesn't matter.
Now
Jody
we
gets in
are
anyways.
just once
Too
more.
quick for Dugo here. On her last legs is Dugo. Tizo taking out Gilman. Sandra taking revenge. No Sacred Bond is costing Hort big time here. But there's the shoulder smash. The Bright Wisp, however, gives it to Hedwyn. Hedwyn with the fast throw and the fast feet. Hedwyn moving in, gets smashed. Now it's Tizo alone, but Tam comes back. Now is the time for offense. Sort of. Tam throws it, gets rid of it. Sandra missing on the cast. Tam hanging her out in the center. Gilman returns, blocks. Sandra now, taking down Tam. And here's Tizo now, cutting off Gilman, and now Hort's down for the count. Edwin with the amazingly quick throw while everyone was down. 40 apiece. It would have been at least if Jody hadn't scored. Damn. Edwin now going down to Gilman. Gilman, a 1-on-2. Edwin comes back. Everyone goes down for Dugo. Everyone returns. Here's Sandra getting blocked. The shoulder smash does Tam in though. Tizo resing his teammates. And the ram from Tam. Great offensive play there if Edwin hadn't died immediately afterwards. Tizo resing Tam. Edwin coming back. Lava management quite short indeed. Edwin here blocking Gilman. Great defensive play there. Tizo finishing him off. Tam going down behind enemy lines. Tizo now. Hedwyn now. Hedwyn getting resurrected. Hedwyn coming back. The invincibility frames keep him alive, but he did not resurrect Tizo. Here's Joe jumping, not stunning, but Tam could not get on the ground fast enough, and there it is, the GG.
All right.
The rite is ended. Until the stars align.
I do love crushing heel.
All right. So I know, Dugo, you're saying you might be looking to swap out now. How are you feeling?
I need to go to sleep.
Okay, no worries.
All right. Presumably not for the night.
3:30 in our time zone. Yes, it is. I live in the same time zone as you. It's 3:30 in the afternoon.
I'm very tired.
Have a good nap then, I guess.
You do you.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks for stopping by. That does, of course, mean we're looking for someone to swap in for Dugo now. Is anyone available to do just that? And Hort, are you looking to stick in here, or should we be trying to swap you out as well?
I'm doing good.
Okay, great.
Keep in mind I'm controller ambiguous if a keyboard player wants to play.
Okay, so we're looking for one person. Doesn't matter if you're controller or keyboard. Hort can make it work. Taylor is calling on Peach. Or anyone else.
We got Cam and Lag, who are in the chat, ready to go, but haven't played today.
Are either of them deafened?
Lag's on the stream, so he can hear us. Cam's and Peach are muted, so.
Okay.
Peach, we're looking for someone else to hop in, so if you're available, that would be great.
I don't know if I've played against Peach before.
Oh.
Is Peach keyboard or controller?
I think usually controller.
Okay.
Yeah, controller.
Peach is controller. I make the Discord rules just for this reason, so you guys can see, but no one reads them.
Well, I can't.
I am the sad.
Yeah,
Cannot see it right
neither
now.
Hort nor I can do it midstream, but it's appreciated, no less. Alright, Peach says, let's go for it. Let me set you up then, Peach, and I might need to re-invite Hort as well.
Don't exert your voice, Lids.
Hello, I'm here.
Yo.
There is Peach. Put her on the Pyre Hearts.
Oh my.
And Hort, do we still have you?
Aye.
Alright, I'm gonna invite Peach. We'll see if we need to re-invite you. Invite sent.
All right.
So Peach, let us know when you're good to go. Chat, let us know if there's anything you want to see for this upcoming rite, or if you want to give Peach a chance to warm up a bit.
Hey, I don't think I'm cursed any longer. Knock on wood.
Did it for you. Alright, Peach, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Taylor is saying glorious tradition. Let's do it.
No requests, right? Other than song?
Just the song, yep. Other than that, take whatever you'd like.
The Pyre hearts shall
man.
take on the essence.
All right.
Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Going for the manly. Numbing Gust, always a skill to be watched out for.
Aye. All right. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Taylor, what are your thoughts on combining Numbing Gust with an Orlek team? Not focusing as much on getting Orlek back as much as preventing people from doing things while Orlek and everyone else are down.
It's good to plan for your team being down, but typically having a worm on your team, on your Orlek team, fills two roles. It fills the role of if everyone goes down, you still have someone because of Valiant Return, and a worm also at the same time gives you Avenging Aid. In this case, having either a Typhoon Bottle or a Numbing Gust is not so useful since you're trying to play enough Resurrects that you don't lose everyone. Numbing Gust also means you're playing a sap, which I kind of don't want to be doing. Peach here, sticking with the chastity here. Grabbing a wing. Or a plume, rather.
Exile.
Picked natural superiority over Shrike Dash. We'll see if the constant improvement to speed is worth not having the triple dashes. Gilman, going with the Titan Tooth, a very, very strong counter indeed to the harps. Now with our man with the finger guns, Iggy. Ever bombastic. Does he skip leg day? He does not. Or does he? He does not skip leg day. Combining the Sunken Shadow with Greater Banishment. You do not want to get touched by Iggy's aura. He'll be down for quite some time indeed. Plus 30% from the Banishment, and then plus another 2 from that Sunken Shadow. Almer with range.
Now begin.
Or with a small speedy team full of scorers. Peach with a hefty team. Manly goes down. Tay taking out Iggy as well. Launching into the flames before Saxiana has a chance to strike back. Manly now covering the orb. Gillen walks into him and dies. Saxiana zooming forward and grabbing the orb, tossing it away. Almer now barely dodging the fell swoop. Iggy makes the save though. Manly now on the move. Passing to Satsiana, who goes down. Almer now, throwing it away. But Iggy makes the save again, passing over to Manly. Manly, teleporting into the flames. Fantastic offensive play here from Peach. Unreal, crossing the field with Manly. Tay now, walking it in for the score. That Kerfang paying off big time, although the prayer bees means Ford is now 2-on-3. Saxiana lining it up, out of range for the fell swoop, grabbing that orb, losing that orb. Gillen getting around the fell swoop, but there it is. Saxiana catches him anyways. Saxiana moving fast now. Winged Fury wears off, but she's still quick in the air. Almer missing on the jump, but Gilman with the Titan Tooth. Saxiana helpless, gets taken out. Almer running out of stamina here. But not for long. Almer gets past the lines, but a great save for Manly here. Gilman missing on his cast. Pete's still trying to find the orb, but there she is. Moving forward now. Iggy.
Ah, there we go. All right.
Rams twice. And there's the Valiant Return. Gilman. Swiping and missing. Iggy also missing. Gillen takes him out as the throw goes in. Pete's not going to take this defeat lying down. Tay jumps into Zaxiana. Gilman missing on his cast. Zay still behind enemy lines, surprisingly enough. Manly getting out of the way of that Gilman slash. Ignarius moving out. Gilman missing on the slash again. Uncharacteristic of Hort missing them this many slashes. Gilman now taking out Ignarius, bringing back Tay. For a rush, but no. Winged Fury now from Zaxiana. The fell swoop takes out Gilman. Almer making the jump, but missing, and Triesta's plume goes off. Saxiana scored in the air. Tay now, trying to find that orb. Takes down Iggy. Saxiana, vanishing with the fell swoop. Gilman missing a slash yet again, but there's the Titan Tooth coming into play. Almer takes out the helpless Harp. Manly now alone versus 3. Almer getting taken down though. Tay now, looking for a jump, but can't find it. Iggy goes for the full 3. Throws, gets banished, but gets the throw off. Port down to 19. Peach tasting victory here. Tay now, jumping into the sapling. False step goes off though. Shay behind enemy, Tay behind enemy lines. And there it is, making it in a curving jump past the heart. Manly now, too slow on the cast. Gilman grabs it. It is now 2-on-3 though for Hort. One score will do it for Peach, whereas Peach still has 1 level of rekindle. A death defied, if you will. And there's Manly with the fast throw. Doesn't quite get it off. Gilman patrolling. Gilman missing a slash barely. Ignar's getting rid of it. Gilman goes down. Gilman comes back up from Valiant Return. Iggy jumping, smashing Gilman away, and rams crashing into the fire. Look at those finger guns of victory. There's the GG.
Horde, you are so aggressive.
That was, wow, good job.
Thank you.
Well played.
Until the next Rite.
I think maybe I tried a little too hard to counter Numbing Gust when it didn't ever come to play.
Alright, so let us know if there's anything else you guys want to see for this next one. Obviously, great right there. Maybe we ought to just let these two pick whoever they want to pick. Unless you guys have other thoughts.
Lids, why don't you jinx it?
Alright, seems like we don't have anything here, so why don't we go on?
1, 2, 3. Cool.
It worked.
The Pyre Hearts shall now face the Essence. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
3 picks for everyone. A small arena with movable obstacles, but don't cover very much. Big ores will reign supreme here.
Hmm. Ooh.
A full defensive crone here.
Interesting.
Tizo.
The most handsome man in the downside makes an appearance.
Pyre Vids, alright.
Exile. Exile.
And here's Zaxiana with a Titan Tooth, countering herself. Blocking very well, though, these two long jumpers on Peach's side. Headwind with the shoulder smash, looking to counter Zaxiana's counter. Even if you trigger shoulder smash, you do still get stunned by that Titan Tooth. But then again, a worthy trade for taking out Zaxiana in the act. Going for neither Sacred Bond nor Critical Strike here. Unusual choice.
Edwin.
Goes for the Gulls Bracer anyways.
What did I? Oh, yes.
A large Jody
Joe Dariel.
with the beads. Perhaps ambitious, although crossing this arena is much simpler than the larger ones. Tizo immediately on the aggressive, tosses it away, Headwind. And with Milda going down to that self-destructing hit. Zaxiana finishes it off for the first score of the match. Here comes Tizo yet again, tossing it away. Grabbing it, getting taken down by the slow-moving cast of Milda there.
Oh
But
god.
Milda, jumping around, does not get the cast off.
Ew. Okay, wait.
Oh,
Let's see. I'm good. Okay. Well, I'm not good because I'm entirely banished, but
Edwin, finishing things off quickly with that bracer, tosses it in, evening the match. No burning resolve here. 80-80. With Milda, a large cast to start off with. Tizo gets behind the lines though. Catches up, finishes it off. Tizo was the imposter. And Zaxiana throws it in. Tizo once again moving very quickly, abusing the invincibility frames there to go through an aura. Small map such as this, you'll see this come into effect more often. Jody through the portal. Not much stamina, but makes it in anyways. Ooh, tough luck. The stubborn flame coming into effect now from Woodbuilder. But Peach going down yet again.
okay.
Jody making the throw. One Jody smash away from victory is Hort. Magnilda jumps far, grabs the wrong direction. Zaxiana with the fell swoop takes down one. Gareth trying, but his handsomeness is no match for Zaxiana's red. Pushes him back. Here's Tizo now, getting taken out. Holding the orb so no self-destruct.
Okay.
Oh, the stun from Crushing Heels.
Ooh, that was.
And that'll do it. Jody pushes through for the GG.
The rite is done.
That was just a very cozy setup for me. Indulging a little bit.
Until the stars align.
I do really just like stunning as much as possible.
So Hort takes one back from Peach here. Let us know if there's anything you want to see for the next Rite. You can still hear
Goo. No.
the sound effects in the background. Hort, maybe not the biggest fan.
No, I just elbowed my lamp and turned off my left arm.
Oh, that too.
Where's the on switch?
Your left arm has an on switch? Should I be concerned? Alright, no requests here, it doesn't seem.
Alright.
So let's go in.
The Pyre Hearts versus the Essence. Welcome.
Another of the smaller maps in the game.
Who shall conduct the
As
rites?
before, large ores might dominate the day.
Okay.
The full offensive Lendl, grabbing that very critical strike with the Goals Bracer.
Sap.
The throwing sap. Or making moves to score with Pollens. Okay. Coming into play here too. Small map means this triple jumping cur can score from basically anywhere. Always a threat. Going with the Fang instead of the Beads, maximizing the score here. Without Glory Dive, you're not scoring 20. Compensating for that is Peach here. Titan Tooth Harp. Great at blocking, with the Fell Swoop, great on offense as well. A Worm for Peach.
Interesting.
Not going for Greater Cleave, going
It's
for
a deluge.
Seized Chance instead. Doubling down with the Oris's Scale. Another jump score against the Titan Tooth might not be ideal. Here we have a large Jody with Crushing Heal once again. And here we go. The Reflect, the critical Reflect. Off that sapling, advantages to
The essence of the
Peach,
first to
scrambling here
smite
early,
their adversaries'
missing the
dead.
casts. Jody crosses the field and dunks it. Or not quick enough on the sap placement that time. Satsiana, floundering here, but makes the cast. Peach did not get in the air in time.
It's a deluge.
Here's Deluge. That small cast radius of his without the greater cleave, it's difficult to make plays.
A second
Here's
wind.
Peach again, getting taken down by Zaxiana. The valiant return though, on Deluge. He goes down, but Ruki finishes the job. Ruki now, ramming into the sapling and dying. Lucky break though.
I'm afraid.
Lendl, taking down Manly, taking down himself with the reflection.
There.
Ruki hit with the Titan Tooth though, the stun. Very, very sad for him. Zaxiana now, moving to the goal.
Magnificent.
Blocking, stunning, fell swooping, pushing forwards to get Peach down to half. We're just, again, a little too slow on that sapling plant. The Reflect, not the case. Lendl heals 8
Recovery.
for his team's Pyre. Taking down the sapling, Manly, and Zaxiana in one shot from the critical strike. Jody, though, holding down the board. Ruki missing on his cast. Ruki getting stunned now. Jody advancing forward. Stunning 2. It's up to Deluge now. Lendl, though, saving the day. Lendl going on the offense. Lendl getting taken out. Paul is now on the move with the quick throw. Might we see a sap score here? He would have caught it. Or repositioning here. Lendl missing the greater cast. Lendl nailing the cast now. The Fell Swoop coming back in, the Rookie runs into Zaxiana. Zaxiana here. One-on-one, very near the Pyreheart's goal. And there it is. But 2 Pyrehearts return just in the nick of time. Fell Swoop takes them both down. Gilman, Deluge rather, missing on his cast. And Zaxiana finishes it off. But no, Rookie has hope enough to come back. Lendl there too. But Zaxiana flies over. The Pyrehearts getting very well beaten down at this point in the match. No rekindling here, whereas Hort still has 1 level of it. Not that. The Essence aren't in any danger at the moment. Shoulder Smash takes out Jody before she can land, reducing the effect of that crushing heal. Palmas tosses it away for a distraction, plants the sap underneath. Rookie casting very near the sapling, but no. Nails Palmas. Here's the Valiant Return comes to Deluge. Deluge running all the way. Dives in. 2-on-3 now for Peach. Deluge did not have the beads. Lendl missing on the cast. Taking down Jody. Palmas now getting taken up by one of those critical strikes. Lendl running for it. Tossing it. Healing 7. Peach goes back up to 45. 2 scores required now to kill, for sure. Palmas with the long throw, barely missing. Rookie grabbing it. Lendl getting planted a sapling. Rookie now taking a shot. Palmas dodges. Walks into Deluge. At sapling, holding the fort. Lendl takes down 2, but gets reflected. There's the Valiant Return though. Deluge has a free one if he wants it. Guess he did. Rookie though, tossing it. Going down to that Guardian sapling though. The Lucky Break saves him. Here's Zaxiana now with the Fell Swoop. Vanishing. Moving the orb out of his own zone is Hort. The Essence moving forward. The Essence holding a spot in the middle of the arena. Rookie goes down, Lucky Break. Valiant Return. Valiant indeed, but Palmas finishes the job. Palmas. Here now. Taking down the Valiant Deluge. But not before Rookie comes back. Rookie. Too far to catch it though. And Hort brings the Essence to 1 score from victory here. Peach might have been fast enough had she let that cast go, but no. The sapling with the reflect. Palmas tossing, missing, had the range. Rookie would have caught it otherwise. Zaxiana ramming. Palmas going down to the critical strike. Zaxiana going. Fell Swoop just a little too soon. Lendl, but got him anyways.
And we're good.
Zaxiana now against Rookie. Rookie a little timid here, not going for a run as is the custom of the Curs. Deluge taking down Zaxiana. Had the seize chance, but did not seize the chance. Lendl critical striking all over the place. Palmas moving forward, taking a little fort for himself. Palmas standing in the sapling, well protected from
Ooh, that was nice.
And there's the throw. GG.
Their adversaries must be rather shaken after that.
We are rather well matched, Peach.
The ceremony
Yeah,
is
I had a lot of
complete.
freezes, so I'm going to step out.
Oh,
GG's.
Thanks for stopping by,
Until the
Peach.
next Rite.
Alright. So in that case, sounds like we're looking for at least 1 more person here. Hort, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I think I could stick around a little bit longer.
Okay. Would anyone like to swap in for Peach in that case? Again, could be either a controller or a mouse keyboard person. Hort's okay going either way.
Aye aye.
Not sure what the current status is on Discord. I haven't been looking too close there, but I know we've had some familiar faces in chat at the very least. So if you guys haven't played yet today and you're looking to get in, that's a great
I believe
time.
we still have Cam and Lag around.
Indeed, yeah. Cam and Lag on deck for now.
Lag says, now it's a decent time. Let's do that then. Let's get Lag Machine in here. Let me...
I cannot check. Is like keyboard or controller?
don't remember. Lag, do you go controller or do you go mouse
Like
keyboard?
both.
I can do both.
All right. So I suppose we're good with how we are then.
Should be.
Like prefers controller though.
Ah, brilliant.
Misspell
All right then.
Lag's name in every conceivable way. That was difficult to mess that up that many times. Somehow I found a way to do it though. And Lag Machine, remind me, Chastity, right, for you, I think?
Yeah.
Okay. Lag Machine's good to go on the stream. Let me send you the invite. Hort, do we still have you, or do I need to resend you an invite as well?
Oh, I'm still here. Yeah.
Alright. Sounds good. Lag Machine, are you on Steam right now? Not seeing you at the moment.
Oh, wait. Yeah, there I am.
Now you are. Perfect. Alright, invite sent.
All right.
So let us know if there's anything, chat, that you want to see between these two, or if you're feeling like, we'll give Lag a chance to warm up a bit first. And it seems you're thinking something along those lines here, so let's give this a
Alright.
shot. No requests, so use whatever you'd like.
The chastity shall confront the
Alrighty then.
essence. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
And now time for the smallest arena in the game, Book of Rites. A bit more up and down space than the Pit of Melith, but still quite tiny. I believe this one is the shortest distance,
Hey,
left to right, pyre to pyre. Leg, going for a classic spiking
Sir
tay.
Gilman.
Oh, that was totally the wrong talisman. Oh god. Well, whatever.
Hort with a double avenging Gilman here.
I will avenge so
He's going to
hard.
very well bring someone back when Gilman banishes someone. He will very resurrect you. Resurrection Deluxe.
Demon.
A quick Vespeleth here with that crushing heal.
Udmilda.
The throwing Udmilda. Skimping out on Sacred Bond is Lag Machine. Unusual here.
Oh no.
The entirely support Lendl. We're going to keep Hort's team down and speed up his own allies.
Lendel.
Alright.
And there's the modeled flask. Still don't know if that actually stacks with Shard Tenacity or not.
We'll find out.
Tizo.
Hort now with the explosive Tizo. The very explosive Tizo. With that additional range, and here we are. Gilman now.
The orb bathes first in the beyond.
Hanging around in the center. Zipping through. Plunging in. Didn't look intentional. But 15 points, 15 points. Milda now. Ramming Tay. With the throw, out of range, Vispeleth. Grabs it. Moving to the north. Moving out. Leaping over Tizo. And plunging. a proper dosing of need for 30.
And
Tay
again.
now, firing into the wall. And there's a plunge with Gilman.
Too close to call who shall prevail as yet.
Port going 2-on-3 here twice, accidentally. Camila takes out 2. Just taken up by Tay. Tay versus Tizo. Tizo wins that battle. Lendl comes back
All
though.
of the essence gone.
Resurrects Visbaleth. And Lendl both go down to the explosion. We're tied zilch to zilch teammates here. But here's Lag now. Neglecting his Celestial Spike. Shooting Star, rather. Throws it, or gets out of the way. And here we are now, dueling in front of Fort's Pyre. The Essence coming out here now. Camila getting stuck on walls. Visbaleth making moves. Lendl takes out Visbaleth. Takes out Udmilder rather, but that throw not blockable. 3-on-3 again. Tay. Gilman misses. Tay takes him down. Udmilda does not miss. Tay goes down. Udmilda moving quickly here. Jumping, bouncing Lendl out of the way, and there's the unblockable throw. 25 forward.
Now go on, just
15, excuse me. Lag. 1 hit away from a certain doom. Tay pursues Gilman. Tizo returns the favor. The self-destruct, but no, Tay was resurrected just in time. That Sacred Bond coming in useful. Tay, with the jump.
No.
Gilman blocks, Gilman saving the day here.
Are you here?
Lag. We're pausing the game right now. Lag seems to be back in, sort of. Throw caught by Lendl, just barely. Gilman now patrolling the center. Tay goes down.
Alright.
Visbaleth, not quick enough, and there is the
They vastly outperformed their adversaries.
Are you cutting out lag, or how's your connection?
Right. It's complete.
I was kinda lagging, but I'm back.
Alright.
The second you see yourself getting worse connection quality of any sort, just pause immediately. We're fine with
Yeah.
that. We encourage it.
Sure.
Until the stars align.
That way we know we should pause. Aren't like, are we supposed to be stopping right now? Not really sure.
Alright, have we got any requests?
Not at the moment. Chat, please let us know if there's anything else that you'd like to see for this upcoming ride.
Oi oi.
Taylor actually is coming in with a all right side request here. Right side only.
Sorry, what is it?
I'm sorry, do you not speak British accent?
No, you're just very quiet.
Right side. Right side any. Any exiles, but right side of the tree. Anything else on top of that, or will that be all?
So just right side? Everything right side?
Right side it is.
Imps?
It is, sorry. Any exiles.
Ah, okay, cool.
Right side of the tree. Anything else is fair game.
The chastity shall take on the essence.
Interesting.
Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Worms, severely hampered by this request, losing the Valiant return.
Sir Gilman.
A long trail Gilman to start things out on the nest.
Exile.
Fell Swoop Harp with that Titan Tooth, always strong.
Phew.
Going with the plus 50 rekindling there on Menlu. Typhoon
Alright.
Bottle, reconstructing the effect of Numbing Gust.
Interesting.
Highly defensive stat here. Important out. Savaging. Great losses here. With heightened reflex gone, these savages are far less maneuverable. But Dark Vigor and Sudden Grasp, decent skills in their own right. And the all-offense Crows with a curse to boot.
Udmilda.
Lag, going for speed. He beads not.
And we'll say...
Imps. Again, very much hurt by the lack of their elusive nature. Far slower, less agile.
Begin.
But there's the Lanthorn. Self-destruct, always tough to work around. And here we have it.
The orb is up.
Miscasts from Zaxiana. Gilman grabs. Gilman retreating back to his own Pyre. T-zone out. Very slow indeed without that elusive nature. Tay takes out Udmilda, trying to plunge. T-zone out, moving out.
Glory first.
The self-destruct takes down Menli, and there's the throw from Tay. Great portal usage there by Borg. Takes the lead. Zaxiana now.
Why, that was all of them.
Swooping in on Gilman. The Fell Swoop
As per
takes
the
out all.
sacred law.
But now with the Typhoon Bottle holding it back. Flag Machine goes down to 60.
Yeah.
With the Death Defy in his pocket, no less. Here's Tay now. Making a run for it. Jumping back.
Did that
Jumping
one
forward.
throw it in?
Possibly into Gilman. No, Gilman! Psyched out. Misses the catch. Then Lag goes down to
Now
40.
then.
Or not been scored on yet this match. Zaxiana. Passing it back to Tizo. Tizo slowly moving across the field here. Gertrude. Udmilda rather. Very quickly moving across the field. Takes down Tay. Gets taken up by the Fell Swoop. Tizo. Slow to move. Very, very sluggish compared to the imps of usual days. Gilman going down to the Fell Swoop. Tizo. Dropping upon Leg Machine's team. Slowing it all down. But Gilman returns. Avenging Aid brings back Manly. A solid defense now for Leg Machine. Places the sapling behind the Pyre.
Tay
Unusual.
threw it in.
Udmilda now. Not catching Tay though. Another 20. Leg. One away from using up a Death Defy here. Gilman punishing Zaxiana. With the slip moves Gilman. Dodging it to the side of the imp.
No
And that's the
mercy.
Leg Machine's
Oh,
first
this.
scrap
Alright.
of Pyre. The big ram from Port.
The sacred
Fell
mirror
Swoop. Always tough to deal
kept the
with.
flames alive.
Alright.
First life bar down for Leg Machine. 50 to go. Port still in the lead. A quick throw. Caught by Udmilda. Manly gets punished though. Udmilda moving out quickly. Tay with her every step of the way. Until that last jump. But now Leg Machine is running all the way back. Leg Machine running very far back.
Close.
Dodging to the side of Tizo, but missing the jump. Gilman goes down. Tay runs into Manly. Manly sets up the defense. Tizo, though, with the self-destruct. Web Lempler brings back Tay, but no abilities for the Numbing Gust briefly. Gilman coming back. Gilman on the attack. Jumps onto Tay and goes down. Tizo here back now for Horror. 2-on-2. Gilman back in just a moment. There's Tay with the star sign. With the throw. Manly catches.
Well done.
Gilman now moving up quickly, and there's the toss. No toss, he plunges. Port going up to 70. Still in the lead, and still through that Death Defy. Zaxiana now missing on the Fell Swoop. Doesn't matter. Tosses it in anyways. Manly, a little uncoordinated in this defense. Gilman now moving out. Jumps over the Fell Swoop explosion. Into the lava.
Was almost
Gilman back now. Zaxiana trying to line up a Fell Swoop. The explosion detonates on the Pyre of Leg Machine. It's a known bug, unfortunately.
Now to the flames.
Sexana goes in for 20. Tay now.
And it is done.
Whew, alright. That was a good
Stopping
one.
Gilman. There's the hop.
Essence
And there's the throw.
Their
And there is the
adversaries
GG.
must be crying tears of shame.
I'm afraid I must
The
be off
rite
now.
is done.
I am kinda lagging, so I'll have to go.
Alright. Well, thank you both.
Thank you for having me,
Until the next
and I'll see you all later.
Alright. See you
Later.
both. And would anybody like to hop in for... I mean, we're looking for 2 people in this case. So, both spots are fair game. Anyone who has not yet played today, or at this point, perhaps someone who already has. Either one is fair. Take a quick peek at Discord and see if anyone is hanging out there. But those of you in chat, if anyone has been hanging out who has not yet gotten the chance to play, then now's a great time. Otherwise, we could potentially wrap this one up a little bit early. Obviously, at least on my end, I don't have much of a voice remaining at this point, so I can't go much longer. What if we want to perhaps pop in for our usual liberation rite if we're looking to just wrap things up a little bit early, unless there are in fact other people who are still looking to get in who have not yet gotten a chance to play today.
We've got Cam here in the Discord. We've got Brady in the chat. We've got, pretty sure I see Ponzer's username in the chat there. We've got people yet who haven't played.
Alright, so if any of you people are interested in getting involved, now is the time to do so. And if not, then maybe Thaler, you and I could pop in and do a liberation rite and wrap things up.
Let's get liberated. I'm ready.
Alright. Let me set you up here.
We started this night. We should end it.
Fitting. I will be the Pyre, you will presumably be the Fate.
You could presume that.
Alright. Let me send you that invite then. And we could even set up Greek bot as well. So while you're hopping in, why don't I do that? Okay. Greek bot should be ready to go now. So, how you doing, Thaler? You in?
I am in.
Okay. Let me plug in my controller real quick. Well, let's turn off the in-game music as well. Okay, controller is in. Let us turn off the in-game audio here. Let Drakebot take us away. So we'll go Fall of Solium, Talisman Masteries, we'll turn on the sermon intro. Switch our teams back to our preferred teams, of course. Alright, how you doing, Taylor? You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Alright, I'm noticing that my controller is currently not moving the cursor, which may mean that you are technically... Yeah, I think you are technically player 1 right now, because I'm the person moving that player 2 marker. Let me swap our names around for a second here. I'll put you in as player 1, me as player 2.
Oh damn! I unplugged and replugged. I thought we were just gonna switch
Oh.
in the game. Well, all right. Go back to the game. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, this is me still, player 2, I think.
Okay,
So,
that's fine.
Alright, we swap. Alright, and I'll just do a little switcheroo here. Okay. Just do a quick double check. That's me switching that over there, so looks like I'm truly player 2. You good as well, Baylor? Let's do it.
Welcome, exiles. You are gathered at the fall of Solium. You are gathered to conduct this rite. Prevail and step closer to freedom. The Fate stand prepared. Higher hearts stand prepared. Who
Okay.
shall strive for freedom?
So what with this being a liberation rite, take your preferred team, no requests here. Give it your best shot. And for me, I mean, I could go all worms. It is, of course, tempting. Not necessarily the most direct counter to what I'm assuming you're about to do here, per se. But maybe we go with it nonetheless.
Sir Gilman.
We'll give it a shot.
Messenger imp.
Okay. Then next for me, like the bottom, let's go with the Lady River here. And for you, let's go Prayer Reeds.
Exile. The deluge.
And like I said before, usually I don't do Vengeful Vow on my worms. I do wonder if maybe it's worth doing that now, what with Baylor doing it as well. Maybe on this occasion it does make some sense. How dare you, Raji, try to sneak in and steal my costume like that. Okay.
The deluge.
And here we go! Final rite of the night. Like I said, ending a little bit earlier today, but with us having, well, at least on my end, a little bit of tougher time commentating at least, so thank you, Port and Taylor, for helping with the commentating earlier. Much appreciated. That's maybe not the timing I was looking for.
Cast from afar into the Pyre's flame. The Fate have gained an edge.
Ooh, I missed on that one as well, I'm afraid. Not quite. Warlek is back. Ooh, I was hoping you were expecting a jump. Ooh, and I jumped the gun on that one as well.
orb into the flame. Yes.
I saw it coming. Yep, didn't time that one right either, though, I'm afraid.
The orb flies true.
I think there is a very slight window in which I can catch you right as you're landing without getting stunned. It's difficult to land that, though. There, got it. I had it once. That was definitely not it there, of course.
Good game.
Well done.
Most excellently done this time, I must admit. The rite is ended.
Right. Well played.
Until the stars align.
So like I said, that I believe will be our last Rite of the night this time round, what with us, at least on my end, not having the voice to commentate for much longer, so I'm sorry for that, but fortunately we're still able to have a bit of a Rite night here, and, well, thanks you again to Hort and Taylor for helping with the commentating there. I am going to duck out of Discord now, but I will see you guys next week. One thing I should mention, both on the Discord side for those of you there, and also for the people who are watching in chat, I will send you the link to this poll here, but this is the poll that I was referring to previously, where we were talking about how we were looking at potentially rescheduling Rite Nights. We have, of course, been doing them on Sundays at 3:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, but we're talking about maybe doing them on Saturdays instead. I thought I got that in Discord. Hold on. That's me. Do that now. That way, Freakbot is not jamming quite as hard. And I'll throw in-game music back on for us. It's a little bit quieter in that case. But yeah, so that is the link to this poll here. So as we can see, it appears as though, generally speaking, people are a little bit more available on Saturdays than they are Sundays. That is what people were saying in the Rite Club Discord group. So for that reason, we will be changing next Rite Night from Sunday, 3:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, to Saturday, 3:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. It's close, obviously you can see here. It's not a huge difference between the two of them. And I do like having a consistent schedule. We've had the Rite Nights going for more than 6 months, I believe, at this point, without break there. So the consistency, I think, definitely helps with people knowing when and where we're going to be holding them. But if we find that people are more available on Saturdays, as it seems as though people are saying here, then perhaps that's reason enough for us to switch, and I'll just make sure that that's clear for all the usual participants and for the audience members as well. So I suppose if you have any last-minute thoughts here, then vote away. I'll refresh 1 or 2 more times here, but I believe that unless we have a last-minute wave of Sunday night people, then that would perhaps be the only way in which we'd find that Sunday would win out the vote here. So for that reason, like I said, I think we will go with the next Rite Night, and presumably for Rite Nights there on out, being at 3:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time on Saturdays, notably. But anyways, that's a bit of an aside. Of course, if you are interested in getting more involved in these Rite Nights, then the best place, or best way in which to do that is by joining said Rite Club. That is the link with which to do that. So, we look forward to seeing more of you in the future in that case. As for me, I'm Lids. Of course, I'm hosting these Rite Nights, and so we will be going to doing those on Saturdays from now on. And that means that from here on out, we will likely be doing a bit of a different schedule in terms of my streaming. So, I've been doing Witcher 3 streams, and next one is going to be on, actually, tomorrow, Monday night. And then typically those are going to be Fridays, though, so we'll probably have one tomorrow, and then the following Friday as well. Saturdays will be the new Rite Night time, and that will bump Path of Exile and Hades to Sundays. So, of course, what with Hades just coming out. And actually, in Path of Exile, we are making a Zagreus, the main character in Hades, themed character. So lots of stuff going on there. Then I'll, on YouTube, also be posting the VODs for these Rite Nights, so you can check that stuff out there if you missed anything, you want to see what you missed. Same with The Witcher there, also posting the VODs to YouTube. Doing some Hades videos too, So if you're interested in seeing how that stuff is playing out, then you can check that out as well, dating back from as early as early access, and of course now full release as well. And other than that, there will actually be a Gwent, the Witcher-themed card game expansion. I believe it's about midweek this upcoming week, around Wednesday. Maybe I'm off a day or so, so expect to see a video on YouTube for that as well. And I think that's just about it for me in terms of all that content-related stuff. You can, of course, also follow on Twitch here if you want to get a notification for when I go live. That way you don't have to predict the future. I'll also be posting on Twitter at Vids whenever I'm going live there, if you're looking for more ways to know when things are happening. But that's about it from me, so thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Thank you again one more time, Hort and Failer, for helping out with the commentating.